extra rations. Okay. And someone recap.
We went into the dungeon.
Yep. Dungeon.
Wait a second. Petition make him recap.
No. I never recap.
Yeah.
We fought weird shadow people that look like grandpas.
A lot.
We almost died to spiders.
A lot.
We fought hags. We also found a table that controlled us.
And then they were looking at what we were doing to the necklace.
Okay, so after the sisters ended up escaping, we left off with fucking you guys hearing some noise coming out from the distance, basically a lot deeper into the dungeon. Basically, I'm gonna show you guys the map of how it looks right. The dungeon, basically, how
We're in the map room.
and yes, what's it called? What is that? Oh.
We're in the map room.
For right now, I don't know how to set up shit for
Description.
yeah, basically, because it's a small map, basically. Unless you guys want me to, then I will.
Sit here.
I fucking do.
But yes, look, right here is the fucking map. Right here's the map. Look.
He's torturing me.
Right here's the fucking map. This is essentially how it looks. You guys enter from right here. Right here's where you guys fought like the little fucking the gnome dude and shit. Up here, I forgot what happened and shit. You guys ended up going up here, fought a few creatures. You guys came down here, and this is where you guys fought the bear.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I forget. Yeah.
You got a bear?
Yeah, remember he one shot it basically, and then you guys went
You
down
guys
here.
didn't do anything.
This is where it looped in like that.
I won't
Basically.
get up.
And you guys said this is where it looped in like that. And you guys said it was a Minecraft map and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And that fucking was called right here is the room, dude. That's the big ass box room where you guys were technically in. So yeah. And you guys are hearing commotion. And there does not seem to be any fucking
I gave it to you.
well, look, from where you guys are, you guys do not sense any fucking well, you guys cannot see any other holes or any fucking cave entrances or anything else other than where you guys came from. But you guys do hear commotion in the room that you guys are in. Well, not in the room that you guys are in, but you guys hear almost like it's kind of muffled.
Y'all see the crab? Captain the crab. Where'd the crab go?
Yeah.
Where'd the crab?
I want to fuck with them.
You gotta fuck with that.
Maybe because I have a game plan.
What the fuck?
Crab.
Yeah.
Is that what they did to me after capturing me?
Yeah, we should have never fucking fought the putty or anything. You guys just fucking with the miniatures now and shit.
You put mine in there.
But you pushed it all the way in.
On the heart of the
He
map.
was having fun.
No, I have pink stuff.
You can take it off.
Who said you might like the pink stuff?
Well, I don't want to give it to you guys. You guys don't fuck around with like sand and shit. Let's get started. Let's
I'm
fucking get
not
started winning
that.
the
Catch
US.
me.
No.
This is what
Not until we get started.
This is what
That's
happens when you
so
change
sneaky.
people.
I was gonna take it off for you. Why did you put mine in here?
Push me forward. You're strong.
You can't remember.
I'm just winning the US.
I just explode you.
Oh, wait. I'm just kidding.
You gave her this.
I'm gonna be like a teacher where they go like that.
Yeah, give me the
No, I
The need to give us distractions. Keep the distractions away.
Alright, but further, let's get started.
Stop it. Hold on.
I'm ready.
This is what you get for buying all these toys.
Alright, we're getting rid of the next session.
No!
Let's stop fucking around with them.
You started.
Alright.
Started it.
No, I keep Julio in check. What do you do?
So, like I'm saying, in the room that you guys are in, you guys begin to hear almost like muffled yells. And yeah, and upon closer inspection, usually you guys, what? What?
I don't know.
And yeah, upon closer inspection, using your passive perception and shit, you guys notice that there's no other entrances other than the ones that you guys came from. What are you laughing at? I got a booger or some shit? I was kidding.
I don't know what's funny.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to take all the slime off this thing.
Oh, what the fuck?
What'd you do?
You took a fucking picture.
I know.
Tell him to stop laughing. He's taking
Alright.
me up.
I'm trying to repeat myself. I'm assuming you guys didn't fucking. Alright, in the room you guys are in, you guys hear muffled yelling. And fucking, there's no other entrances in the fucking the place you guys are in, other than the ones that you guys came from. So there's muffled yelling, and it sounds familiar. Obviously, you're friends.
I forgot we did this for fucking friends.
This behind the wall.
We have friends?
Or we just hear it in the distance.
Yeah,
so.
you and him
Yes,
are going
yes,
to
you-
the fucking key.
Thank you for explaining. Okay, thank you for saying that. Julio, thank you for saying that or simplifying it for me. You guys hear noise in the walls.
It's not Minecraft stuff.
The walls look hot. You just see a creeper.
So from the entrance, you guys hear almost like right in the back right corner of you guys. Probably from your 9 o'clock position.
I'm talking about the maps. Okay.
9
Yeah.
o'clock?
Like right back behind you.
I can tell you specifically.
I'm walking up to them.
I'm doing it specifically first.
Okay. Well, Skylar begins to fucking approach the fucking table and he begins to move a couple of little
I know exactly what I
around
want.
it. Yeah. And what are you doing?
So where are we fucking going to keep?
Also would keep it.
So we're keep.
You guys are heading towards
Can we see that in that like map?
yes, I remember I showed you guys the map before, and let me check it out.
I'm walking up to the noise right here from over here.
It's as good as it's getting.
So this is the map that's on the table, like I showed you guys, right? This is where fucking Blackburn is. This is where Alterwood keep it, basically.
You walk that far?
No. I went to.
Why'd you shake it?
They kept moving the map, so we just kept.
That was the
going.
slowest
right here,
thing
right here.
ever.
I kind of fucked up.
Can I see
Yeah.
it? I can take it faster.
Look, right here's Blackburn.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right here's Blackburn, and over here is fucking Alterwood Keep. Fucking you guys went basically all the way around over here and shit, and you guys got lost somewhere around over here from what you guys can tell. Basically around this general area right here is where the fucking almost where the swamp is, and that's basically it's almost like bordered off on the little table with almost like small tiny like brick walls, like a small brick foundation where there's like dirt and sand right there, and there's trees almost planted into the fucking tip. And yes, so at that point you literally can fuck around with the dirt. So
From where? So what I want to do
I was
is from where we are. Shut your mouth. I want to make a clear path of fallen trees and like pavement, just make a road straight.
straight towards would keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can't get lost.
Julio, what was it you were saying?
I thought we need like a staff or something. Yeah, we could help me there.
No, you establish that we can do
Well,
stuff.
The staff basically is just like almost like one of those like military general things where I was saying
what
that
I said we should get.
yeah, basically, so I don't have to reach over the table and
I
shit.
have a horse there.
But it's essentially one of those basically shit. But you don't necessarily need it. You can use it if you want, but fuck you can use it with hand. You don't want to be super precise about it.
Make a clear path.
Yes, and he begins to make a clear path and shit. You guys hear out from outside of the forest and shit. Well, outside of the fucking the cave entrance, almost like the echoes of fucking the trees and shit. After that, what's it called? They go silent. And what else are you guys going to do?
I would like to pick up the table and take it
Well,
off.
isn't there still screaming in the walls?
It's almost like a cry for help.
Yeah, we should go investigate
Yeah,
the
I'm
walls.
walking up to the wall. Right.
Well, I'm assuming while you're
Yeah,
fucking
we're
around
not
with them,
fucking with them.
yeah, while you're fucking with the map, you are going to check out who is going to help them out.
Punching the wall.
Who's going to help them out?
Not me.
So who's going to go with them? No one else?
Mm.
Zenaida follows right behind you, and you guys begin to, I guess, feel around the walls in the general area from where the sound is coming from, and eventually you guys end up fucking like almost slipping through, fucking like almost like an entrance shit. Almost like you were pushing that shit and you fell forward, and you kind of went like right through like almost like an illusion of the wall.
Can I use my quarter staff to poke through it? See how long it goes? See how deep.
Well, he almost.
Well, we're
I'm assuming he almost slipped in basically. Shit.
so I can practically see what's in there already.
Well, your hand slipped in this shit and it kind of startled you a little bit. I don't know. You tell me if you got startled just when you slipping in. You didn't slip in all the way. It's just like it went. Like you weren't expecting it to be like almost like when you pick up a heavy ass thing and shit and
Yeah.
it's light. Like you expect it to be heavy and it's light. So you go like that. Shit.
I feel like at that point I would just accidentally lose balance and fall through. Halfway at least.
Unless you want to give me a dex save and shit. And see.
You're prepared to punch it, right?
Well, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
break it.
Throwing my body mass into it, so.
Wait, will you tell me what you do? Unless you want me to describe it to you.
For the most part, I just get ready to punch it, and as I'm leaning in for the punch, I just wasn't expecting it to be
An illusion.
an illusion.
And then you
I
like fall
slid
forward.
through halfway.
Yeah. And what's it called? Do you fall or just standing or what?
No, I caught myself with my left foot, so I'm basically halfway.
what's called, you see that half his body is almost inside the fucking the wall, almost like he V-clipped into it.
So for the most part, you can only see like
Yeah, you know, clip.
I can only see my back, my right leg, and
What, like
on my
almost
shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm like this, literally.
He's like literally in the wall, morphed into it. And
I
what's
push
called,
him.
and what's called as soon as you poke your head in, what's called, you notice that the fucking the room, where's the room at? The room is entirely covered in blood, and there is a very, very distinct smell.
There's a big what?
There is a very, very distinct smell. And yeah, what's it called?
I push him.
Sure.
Oh, but
His leg like this. This is like right leg lifted up a little.
and then what's called? You almost see that fucking the room is entirely covered in fucking like blood and fucking like almost organs and chopped up body limbs. There's almost like fucking like limbs hanging from the ceiling as well, and a whole bunch of trinkets, knickknacks, and all that shit. And yeah, and upon close inspection, you see your 4 friends. Grimdeck, Alexandria, Eberib, and Hazelpaw hanging a distance with a cat at a wall.
Wait.
And only I see this because I feel
Yes. And upon close inspection, you see that there's like intestines wrapped around the wrists heavily, and it's what's holding them into the fucking holding them into the.
Can I push him? I pushed him.
No, check the floor.
There you go in.
Oh, I didn't push him.
And yes, what's called, it smells almost like bodies of the creatures that have been eaten. So basically, you see a whole bunch of maggots and a whole bunch of fucking bugs everywhere, basically. And what's called, it's almost like a dark room shit. That's a little bit like almost like a red flame, basically. And what's it called? And at the very center, there's a whole pile of blood and bones and chunks of flesh. Still on the bones and shit. And yeah.
You pushed me through, didn't you?
No.
Well, you see this at this point, and
I asked you, what do you see?
can you tell me how do you react to seeing such horrific things?
I don't respond. I just sit there and stare for a minute, trying to collect what I'm seeing.
So is your more buddy in there now?
No.
I'm
said
basically
he sat
frozen in
there.
place with half my body through the wall because I'm shocked at what I'm seeing.
He's in shock.
I asked
It's
you
like
what
he stumbles and like, hey, he slowly looked up and shit.
Like I've seen gore, but this is the first time I've seen something like this.
Yeah.
This bad.
What's it called, at the same time, your friends that are still hanging, they begin to fucking tell you to help them out and fucking go.
Wait, how many are there?
Hazelpaw, the cat, the one that jumped down from the tree, and asked you for food, and owes you his life for saving him. And what's called Alexandria, the woman, the blacksmith's daughter. Eberib,
his girlfriend?
the noble fucking, almost like stubborn kid, and then Grimneck, the fucking
Big man.
carpenter's son.
We can sacrifice the priest. Stubborn boy.
I mean, you're a cleric. Am I wrong?
I only get it.
Hold on. There's also a pedestal with a book on top of it.
I want to read it. I want to read it.
Almost like to the side. So as soon as you enter, you see like a pile right there in the middle and shit. And on the right, you also see, it's like almost like a narrow pathway. And then it goes up into a bigger room, basically, which is about like 15, 20 feet from where you can tell. And you can also see like almost like a pedestal to the right. And so that there's like a book. And it's lit up with a torch on the left side. Specifically.
Where's she at in this?
At this point, I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, I'm assuming that you're just watching him in the meantime, unless you wanna help them out. Okay. You notice that fucking he almost like says like whoa as soon as it like falls right in, and you snap your head towards his direction, and I would assume you head his general direction.
I stand up, and at this point, I'm through the wall.
Yep.
And I'm trying to poke my head through it. Alright, cleric.
Yeah.
To come and help me out. Because you can heal them.
Yeah. Okay.
While I'm taking them down.
Yeah.
And then I ask her to just keep watch outside. Or she can come and help me.
I'll keep watch.
Okay.
Wait,
You guys
did
enter
you
the
take a
room?
long rest?
I'd say be prepared.
Did you take a long rest?
No,
Never. Yeah, so you guys are gonna cut them down.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm running at 6.
Yeah, as I'm cutting them down one by one, he's healing them.
Okay.
Or asking him.
So you can cut them down and shit, slowly but surely you can get
Can we
them
take a
down.
long rest? Because I mean, like,
Right now.
We could after this.
So you
How low are you?
he's dying. He's like at 6 HP.
so you're gonna cut them down slowly but surely, one by one, and they're currently it's almost like not that they forgot how to use their legs, but it's like they haven't used it in a long time, so they like it's almost like they've been like when you get out
Hanging
like,
for too long.
Yeah,
It's like when you're
yeah,
sitting down for too long.
Yeah. or like when you're going on a road trip for like to Mexico or some shit like that, and you get fucking tired. And, you gotta stretch and all that shit. Like they haven't had the chance to, I guess, put their arms down, so their arms are like stiff as fuck. And they begin to sit down and shit, and finally get rest. And fucking Grimdark ends up nodding off a little bit, literally on a pile of fucking bones and fucking flesh, and whatever.
Checking out the book that you said.
And I'm assuming that fucking well, first off, the cleric goes up to them and begins to, I guess, like cast few prayers and shit, trying to heal them, and I guess trying to bless them or something like that. He's not necessarily a cleric, Alterwood, whatever. He's trying to do whatever he can, basically. And at this point,
I want to read the book.
okay, after that, what's called, as soon as they start resting and shit, I'm assuming, well, they're asking you guys for rations.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I give them some of the. Oh, but I need to cook the alligator meat.
No.
They can eat it raw
Wait.
You're
if they're desperate.
No, just give them some bread.
We don't have no bread.
We can start a fire.
give them some stale crackers.
Wait a second, Mary. Don't we have like 2 rations?
I'm gonna say if you give them some
Yeah, I'm not
watercress,
giving them that.
you
It's
guys-
mine.
I'm gonna say you can give them some watercress, because it's technically like a half ration.
I was
if you
gonna
want.
say I was gonna give them some watercress and some marigolds that I could collect there.
So just give them like fucking 2 rations basically. One for each basically. Well, 1 for 2 basically, and shit. Give them some watercress and marigold.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or whatever.
Somebody has to start a fire soon.
I guess I'll give them 2
There's
rations.
fires in the
2 rations.
4 watercresses.
Oh, yeah.
4 of them.
Well, whatever. I said just like a cutoff.
Go
I say one just how many does it say you have?
I have 18 watercresses.
Just give them some. Basically.
Fine, just the
Go cook some food with the
What's
fire.
called the marigold is basically flowers basically.
Yeah.
So they're not technically edible or
Oh, we would have to cook them or something.
yeah, not necessarily edible shit basically. Just like I guess like if you want to use for
It's a spice.
yeah, basically, yeah, for like a spell or something. You gotta grind it up almost. And let's call them taking it and they begin to eat away as you guys are beginning to look through the book. And yes, what exactly are you guys well, you guys are just gonna flip through it, right?
Well, me and him are just gonna like go through it.
Go cook some food with the fire.
Ask him if he understands.
The book
We'll do it
contains
before we go to sleep.
what's called, so the book, from what you guys can tell, it contains information, and what's called, it also contains the plans that the hags had, and any information on the fucking surrounding swamp, and what's called
What are you-
fucking. I don't know if you guys want me to go super into detail.
What was the first part you said?
What do you mean?
The plans and what?
The plans and information of the surrounding swamp.
Well, I'm taking the book and hoping it'll come in useful for her since she's a wizard.
So some of you guys are gonna flip through it quick and see what it is.
Yeah, kind of like quick skim
Yeah,
through
so
it,
some-
and then I'll
so-
be like,
yeah.
oh, this.
I mean, 'cause I can give you guys more information if you guys want, but I say you guys can do that later on, shit.
Yeah.
If you guys
While
want
we're
to.
resting.
Or even when you guys are traveling or some shit, or you guys are going on to the next area or whatever. And what are you guys going to be doing today?
Do I notice who wakes up first?
I just want to look at the book and see if there's any.
Well, fucking Abraham.
Or the most conscious that I can tell, like the most like stable.
Most okay one.
Yeah.
Probably Abraham. He's the most healthy from what you can tell. Shit. He's super fucking. He's all about working out and everything. Basically.
I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, I think it was
What happened?
Fucking.
How
Well,
did you guys get here?
when you guys were fucking when we're at the hut, basically, we heard some noises coming from right behind. And it sounded almost like fucking what is it, like Heinrich basically. It sounded like right behind us. So me, Alexandria, Grimbeck, and Hazel Paul, we turned around and we saw nothing.
Sure.
But as soon as we turned back around, the force has shifted
kind of situation.
from what we could tell. And then when night fell,
Huh?
fucking we were almost like fucking we found conscious basically as soon as we started taking some rations, and fucking we just ended up waking up here in this place basically.
How are we supposed to learn spells again?
What?
How are we supposed to learn spells?
Just usually. All you gotta do is just tell me just tell me that you're practicing spells or you're practicing prayers. But you don't have to worry about that right now until only say when you guys are long resting and traveling shit basically. You guys are practicing spells. And you guys are practicing the food basically.
Okay, I guess we're gonna be doing that soon.
What's that? Okay.
That's but it disappeared.
Does it?
That's why I couldn't
Because
see
what was
them.
it? It was like
Well, because were you guys listening?
we looked behind and
Yes.
they disappeared. That's how we noticed.
So why didn't we?
Right. Yeah, why did we disappear too?
We were standing still, and I think they. Wait,
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe the book that contains information, maybe.
I'm not there.
Can you give us like more detail?
I'm there, but I'm outside.
Well, if anything, I will give you guys some more information and you guys go on with the fucking
I accidentally throw a tree.
Wait, what?
Tree over.
tree.
Pick up a tree.
Why?
All the animals outside.
Okay, you guys hear that shit? Alright, what are you guys going to be doing?
I'm still
Was
keeping
it? It's the cat, the girl,
And the two boys.
and the two boys.
We're gonna do a long rest.
Remember, Abram, Grimdeck, Alexandria, and Hazelball.
Well, we don't know Hazel.
Cousin
We
Boots.
just
Alexandria,
I grabbed the two lightest
Big Mac.
people, which are Hazeltop and Alexandria on each of my shoulders.
Well, you just gotta have freaky time with her.
Wait, you said what?
I'm grabbing the two lightest people, Alexandria and Hazeltop,
From the latest.
and then I feel like Abram should try and walk on his own. You can just give a shoulder to
Probably.
You want his about to break my back.
Grim.
Grimdeck. Yes, yeah. Abram ends up fucking taking Grimdeck. And you guys end up fucking leaving the little place and shit. And, yeah, well, why don't you tell me what's next?
For now, I'm just walking out. As I'm walking out, I just handed the book and so I done. We found this. Probably study.
Should
Go
you be
through.
keeping that amulet?
I mean, the book could probably have information on that.
If you can find or something, just.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so
Don't
if I
need them
can use
watching
it for
it.
something. Can I put? I take because I have a cloak.
Because we didn't sense any person.
Like racket.
We would like to take a long rest.
Look, any of these questions you guys are asking me are more than likely in the book.
I have a
we're gonna
black cloth.
long rest.
Well, after all this,
Read the book.
Wait, what?
Long rest and read the book.
Okay, what?
I'm just gonna say we're gonna go to the corner. I'm gonna hope everybody settle down.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're
long
gonna
rest.
take shifts. Or the 4 people that are decently fine are gonna take shifts.
Oh, about 6 off the dream.
I have a black cloth, so I'm gonna take care of that.
I know, actually, I'm not the one.
Wait, what?
I know this is just a suggestion.
I mean-
Just
Inspecting the dagger.
the dagger?
The one I was in the woods.
While
What the fuck did you do? Alright, well,
A possibly magic dagger, that's cursed.
okay.
You have a
then
bag?
it's my turn to take watch.
You have one of
I'm just gonna
those?
sit there.
There's one in the drawers.
Right? Wait, focus on what?
Just sit there.
Oh, the ring.
Try and get some sense of this.
Don't put it back on.
You guys, what's called? You guys are going to fucking take a long rest? I guess go for it. What is everybody gonna be doing during your long rest?
Inspecting
I'm
the
gonna practice
Yeah,
the
You tell me first.
inspecting the dagger too is magic.
You begin. Well, you begin to inspect the dagger. It looks almost like a really fancy dagger. You could probably sell it for a decent amount of money, but we can sell it. It does not seem to be magic.
Useless.
It was just a dagger.
Random dagger.
I wanna like try to practice for both person and zone.
Wait, what?
I wanna practice for zone person
He's
Hold
learning
person.
new spells.
and silence.
No. Well,
I said hold person and
well, you don't have to tell me that. You just have to tell me that you're praying specifically or whatever. You're studying new magic.
It's for narrative purposes. It's
Yes.
for narrative purposes.
Just so I know, basically. And fuck, what's it called? Another thing is, what kind of feats are you guys practicing for? Do you think?
Piercer.
Piercing? Okay.
That's just stabbing.
You're just stabbing. You're just like practicing your thrusts, basically. And shit. But then what are you doing? Like,
He
what kind of
he knows.
Well, because there's fees. Remember, like how Maya took the lucky fee and she could re-roll dice and shit.
Or if you have any in mind.
Yeah, like if you have any like special abilities that you might like, basically. If you like,
I feel like you should ask that afterwards.
If not, he can just say something like he's studying on this, or he's studying the.
well, I mean, because then if you want to level up your character right now, shit, so you can see and then restore him back, basically.
You should ask it.
Yeah, true. All right, fuck it.
You can just if it's something like Piercer, you can just be doing it.
Yeah, true.
Have it.
No, but I'm saying like fucking like I just don't want it to be like no random bullshit, basically. That wouldn't fit his character, basically. Like him just picking up a fucking I don't know, I guess like martial adept out of nowhere shit if he's not telling me that he's practicing.
It tells you afterwards.
Well, then just give him a
Probably
few
like-
suggestions right now.
Maya, what are you doing?
Looking through that book.
And what are you doing?
I'm gonna for the first pass, I'm just gonna sit there during the wandering line. Expecting the ring. And then for the feats, I'm gonna be taking.
I gotta-
Was that the one?
I got a feed.
And while doing that,
You get more HP per one.
Y'all
just
never
gonna-
told me I got a feed
I've
at
been
level
doing that
4.
more. I'm just throwing myself in more
I never
dangerous
told me I got a
situations
feed
and
at
taking
level
hits.
What's called it? Well, as you begin
So you
to
level
inspect
up,
the ring during your shift, basically during your watch,
I think
you
I
don't
may
have
do-
those enough. And you begin to hear almost like dark chanting, like almost whispers and shit.
Well, yeah, we can.
And fucking
Healer's kits for like
and fucking the voice begin to tell you a whole bunch
because
of
at that
like
point you're just
weird shit, basically. A whole bunch of
you're
crazy
the
shit.
aspect.
Did I
And
just
fucking
get
what's
lucky?
called when the
That's
ring
cool.
tells you
You want to pick healer's kit.
to say the word pride as you clench your fist.
Just read through them all.
I just hear this.
Huh?
I just hear this.
Clench your fist and say pride. And shit. Like that, just you hear whispers and shit. It says clench your fist and say pride. And we will guide you. Alright, and then you guys want to wait for him?
Can you go get my things from my wrist?
Oh, damn, I'll put this watch. One of them ended up drying, I believe. But it's because I couldn't find another one, so I just fucking watch.
I just need
Is there anything in the room worth anything?
Trinkets, like things. A little bunch of shit, basically. I mean,
Anything? Kind of like roll for anything worth selling, maybe.
worth what?
Selling.
Anything worth of value.
Go for give me the investigation check.
Because it's full of random trinkets, so I'm guessing there's like goblins and shit. Fuck. 9.
Plus your investigation?
Yep, 9.
Okay.
Clean.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing for it.
Let me see.
There's a bunch of random trinkets. Like, maybe some of them are like made out of silver. Copper. Something hag.
And then you could probably sell the copper or whatever to a blacksmith.
From material. I was just all fucking made out of wood.
What's cool? As you begin to investigate the room, you end up hearing almost like a
Wind or like a
almost like a fluttering, basically. And yeah, you hear it off like towards like in the walls, basically. Alright, well, it's towards the wall, basically. There's knickknacks and trinkets all over the place, basically. Everywhere, basically. But they're almost like piled up against the wall and shit. No, that's right. And, yeah. Do you wanna keep going and get it, or check it out?
sure if it's in the room still.
As you begin to investigate sausage.
You're a sausage.
Can you put that over there?
Over.
So as you begin to investigate the room a lot closer, you find a glass dragonfly, and you notice that it has it does not fly, and it's not living, obviously, but the wings gently flutter, and that's what you're hearing, basically.
So is it alive?
No, it is not.
It's just moving.
Yes.
Post that.
And yes, you also find almost like a voodoo doll, almost like a makeshift doll.
That's
Probably-
weird, you know.
Probably about like I want to say like 6, 7 inches tall. Basically, it's like crudely made, almost like you can tell that the hair is real. It's almost like a blondish, like fucking brown hair. Basically.
Whatever
Do I
that's that
see
long
if
strong hair.
it looks like anyone? Or might half-ass symbolize someone?
I'm gonna flick it.
Oh, well, then in that
Like,
case, I completely ignore the doll. And I'm kind of poking at the dragon. It does it.
Or you could poke at the doll to see if any reacts.
Just currently just flipping. What'd you say then?
I wanna flick the doll's arm.
Flicking them on? Not that.
Nobody from any other group.
I'd be more interested in the glass dragonfly than a voodoo doll.
Well, I mean, those are the things that
It's made
stand
out
out.
of glass and it's moving.
Yeah. What's called the glass dragonfly is the thing that stands out the most out of it because fucking it's like literal glass, almost like a frosted glass dragonfly. And then the
Oh, I
fucking
thought you meant like a dragonfly in glass.
No,
not
no.
a
Glass made out of
dragon.
glass.
Yes.
Oh.
and the doll. Basically, these are the things that catch your eye. Main, all the other shit is just like really made out of sticks and fucking like twigs and all that shit. Basically. And just a whole bunch of trash that's just picked up. Basically.
Basically, how I go is I see the doll and like, oh,
Yeah.
and then I see the dragonfly. That
Yeah, and fucking what's called the doll is like, it basically catch your eye. It's like crudely made. There's almost less things on it and shit. And yeah,
We're gonna work out.
and so I pick up both and I kind of gently handle the dragon.
okay. Ooh.
So I like that doll.
I didn't think you were into that type of thing.
Okay. And then Maya, you were investigating the book. Looking through it.
it is.
Okay.
Wait, did we take a long rest?
We're doing it.
Yeah, so you guys can say you guys took a long rest. That's what I'm saying.
And another one? You want another?
Good, thanks.
You want one with potato?
Good, thanks.
Yes, Maya, I will begin to explain to you a couple of things for you
Can I read
You
with
are
her?
now cursed.
as you are reading the book.
I would like to read with her. Reading day.
Might take me a little bit to recognize.
Oh damn! Yeah, but I'm taking a 5 minute break.
You want a
Oh,
can?
the wrist.
It has potato in it.
Oh, I had the rest.
It has
And I've been
potato.
eating the crap.
You get it.
It's here.
How do you get carpal tunnel from doing here? Don't you
You
move
use
around
your
your
hands
wrist?
a lot.
Use your hand.
But when you cut,
Wait, but don't you get carpal tunnel from not moving your hands around? From
Oh,
keeping it in
so
one specific position for too long?
It's kind of like
So it's
You
what
did
they do when
it
they
that's
cut
what they,
hair.
yeah, constantly doing the
Oh.
same move. It's like you're writing a lot.
Maya, you just need one, right?
You're playing games like
Yeah,
this.
just for the hand I write with.
You realize you're not doing a wide range of movement.
Oh, yes, it's called. You begin to read the. Well, some of this you don't have to necessarily write. It's just and basically what was going on. So, what questions do you guys have, and I will answer. It's more than likely written down.
What's in the book?
So there's information on the phone.
We can ask questions.
Oh.
and answer.
I want to know more about the table.
With the sand on the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. The book, in the book, it basically explains almost like it was like a old fucking how do you say it? It's old magic, almost like fae. It's like literal fantasy magic, basically. And fucking that's basically what powers is. It says that they're fae. That's where they get their powers from, basically. Shit. It shows you how to, I guess, fucking how they use how they enter the fae world and shit, and how they come back into the material plane. And
I would like to know more about the big world and
well,
I just want to know.
I want to know.
well, first, for yours, what's called? It does not mention anything about the fae. First off, they don't necessarily need. They only wrote down things that they don't know about, basically, or that they can't really remember, so they can look back on. They already know about this shit. And it's almost like a diary, basically. And so they've been there for probably fucking a handful of years, basically. And fucking that they're still starting to, I guess, fucking work around, basically, and trying to fucking, I guess, fucking torment
Do
people.
you have a picture of the book?
No, it's just like a fucking crudely made book, almost like with, well, actually, the book is made of human skin with leather. Basically, like, it's almost like human skin and leather or whatever. The pages are like crudely fucking rustic vintage paper and shit. And fucking the what is it called? The spine or the thing that's holding the fucking the things of the pages intact. Basically, it's almost made like with the almost like the esophagus of a fucking person. And yeah, it almost has like a rigid, like the trachea basically is used for the actual spine to cover it. Basically.
And know about her amulet that she asked. She kindly
Yeah.
asked.
The amulet was called. We're gonna say that when the amulet is destroyed, it's not supposed to fall into the wrong hands because upon destruction, it will fucking it basically cause a whole bunch of damage to it. That's what it basically turns out.
Can we? Is there
So if we
anything about
destroyed
this?
it, we could have killed them.
And did they write anything about the ring?
Well, I'll get back to it. Well, because I'm not done with that one. Yeah, so it technically says when it's destroyed, it will deal a sufficient amount of damage to them. Almost like they made it. It's a magical eye, basically. That is, they use it to see everything. It says that eye was supposed to go for the troll.
Who's the troll?
The troll.
The troll almost died too.
And it also says that the troll that was in there had recently eaten the bodies of a traveling caravan of knights and guards,
Who we
basically.
looted.
Those are the people that were ahead of us.
But some ghouls ended up getting into it. So I'm getting into specifics. So the ghouls ended up getting into it and began to eat some of the flesh, and I guess fucking almost like tainted. And the troll began to fucking eat some of it after, and ended up eating a whole handful of maggots, which began to eat his stomach. And from what they could tell, the regeneration was not working fully and completely, basically. So that's why you guys were able to defeat it. You guys could tell it was technically a half health, almost and shit, a little bit less. And yeah, what was called it? Anything else? Oh, and what's called that? The body that was hanging up on top, that was an effigy that the troll made. He hung up last adventure up there. Almost as like a war trophy.
Wait, so if I destroy the eye, I could die?
No, they
No,
they
they
made
made it for them. So
it from-
it's their eye, basically. They did a. It explains how to make a. The book explains how to make it, basically. It explains how to make the fucking eye.
It would hurt
So
them.
if I destroy, nothing will happen.
Not
to
to
you.
you. So it is basically it explains that this eye is for us to give to a higher being to defend us, basically.
So I should destroy
I'm pretty sure they're trying to give it to
it. Or use
Lucifer.
it as leverage.
I want to know if they have anything about.
I'm gonna
Really?
destroy the eye in a little bit.
You're
Maybe
gonna
we
try
should
it.
destroy it next time.
I mean, that's a pretty good idea for a leverage. I'm not even thought about that, but I mean, it's up to you.
What if they were trying to
I
give,
will destroy your eye.
what if they were trying to give it to Lucifer?
Fucking.
Oh wait, crap.
Fun.
A little bit.
And then you guys wanted to know about the ring, so right.
Mhm.
What's called in the book. You guys can clearly see that they have like a drawing because everything is just scratched drawings basically and shit. But you guys can obviously tell the shapes of these creatures and shit, almost like the heads of the trolls and shit. But you guys also notice the shape of a partial ring and a little bit of writing saying that there's a new ring going around basically that was recently discovered, and almost like the writing stops there
Just writing.
and it says the Ring of Pride.
Ring of Pride.
And that's why he was being so cocky. And that's why he's so depressed right now.
What the fuck?
And yeah,
YouTube's gonna.
basically. Any other questions?
Any information on those like
Can
those
you
candles thing?
Oh yeah.
The candles. Oh, what's called? Oh yeah, the candles was called. It's said that fucking upon completing the spell, you take a candle and you light it with a flame from the Feywild, and when you light it, it almost like brings you back up from the death.
You were trying to bring her back her sister.
No.
That's why when they die,
Yeah, the second one.
it says when you die, the light will shut off. And depending on how many more, that's how many times you can come back. And they only had two. Like I'm saying, they've only been here for a handful of years.
So we can technically make more, right?
If we learned how to go into the
I wanna
Feywild.
like.
Wait, you saw what?
We can make more, can't we? If we just get things from the Fey world, right?
Maybe.
Is there any information of how like to get to the Fey world?
With kids,
no.
man. Like kids,
Or,
man.
like, how to get?
Not technically because fucking it's not written in the book because they already know how, so they don't need to write it because they don't need information from the Feywild if they're from there. Basically, it's saying that they're from there. Basically, everything there is saying that it's Fey.
They can just go.
What'd you say? William?
So if we learn how to go into the Fae and learn how to do this, we could
It's
potentially
neat
do this
fantasy
eventually.
world.
From what you can tell, yes, maybe. Most likely.
Magical beast.
Oh my
Maybe
God,
that's a fucking
technically-
maybe
Yeah, that's
because you
a
gotta
maybe.
keep in mind that you guys are not witches or that you guys don't know their kind of magic.
But she is magic based. So if you put there's what I'm asking is
Yeah.
there potential?
Maybe.
Do they have anything about like? Do they have like anything about the dungeon that they've been doing? Or, like,
Well, you saw one.
do they have anything about their dungeon?
What dungeon?
Or
Where they're
like
at?
the cave?
Yeah.
With that? I don't know. What's called obviously. Well, there's almost like a list of shit basically of the cave, like I guess how to make it beautiful in their eyes, of shit that they can do.
It's
And
basically home notes.
yeah, and fucking obviously for them, well, what they begin from what you guys can tell is almost like the ugly to you guys is beautiful to them. The beautiful to them is ugly to them. So they might see Alexandria and say she's a beautiful woman. They'll look at her as disgusting and ugly.
So was I discussing it ugly because they went
Oh my!
they went after you too?
But it also says that they're very flirtatious. It also explains a little bit of information like that of like pickup lines and all that shit.
What if
Gross.
they made the?
Like literal corny pickup lines. That's basically about it.
I saw one. The
Oh, and what's called the book is almost written in archaic, almost like old English, basically. Yeah. So like, yeah. What did you say?
I said nothing.
Anything written in there about any other witches, any other things,
Anything like that's cursed items that they've been.
any other covenants nearby or something?
Covenant? You mean coven?
Group.
You said covenant.
Do they have anything about like any other cursed items that they encountered?
No.
Like anything
Nothing
that's
else.
special?
That's about it. Any other questions?
What else is there?
I forgot. Wait, what was the table again? I want to get a recap on the table.
It's powered by Fey magic.
And how was it created by the magic?
Yeah, basically. So they basically brought dirt from the Fae. They made almost like a miniature model of it, basically, and fucking they had a whole bunch of dirt and like almost like trees and like saplings, basically, onto the table. And yeah. Oh, another thing, I'm away from that because this is one of them that you guys were arguing with me about.
What is it?
I wish for them to be. Away from that. Any other questions?
We're right. Whatever you guys are saying, we're right.
And I'm gonna finish all these tacos and leave the wings with potatoes. I don't know.
And before I forget, I'm gonna write it down too. What's called my? I'm gonna answer a big question for everybody. So yeah,
Thanks.
one thing that everybody was all jumpy about was detect magic and why it wasn't working. This is one thing that was
Wait, what's tech magic?
detect magic were well no identify
And locate object?
well locate object. Well, what were you trying to locate?
Then
Why locate object didn't work?
Because they're fake.
No, because
they could be using fey magic.
it says certain magics don't work in this place.
That's stupid.
While you're in here, well, because they control everything from where you guys can tell. They can literally move the trees. They can move the water.
Barriers.
They can move the dirt. They can move everything. Anything that they want.
Does that still apply?
Wouldn't.
Since they're gone.
We're not
What
dead.
that's,
I don't know. You guys gotta figure it out.
We're not dead.
Is it a forest or what?
Swamp. You guys are in the swamp. It's called your locate object. Fucking didn't necessarily work because fucking it was almost like fucking it couldn't detect where it was coming from because it's almost like a magic that almost like confined it to a certain
So
area.
there's
Almost
like a barrier?
Couldn't necessarily, yeah, almost. It's basically like that where certain magics couldn't. Basically, if you're trying to find your way out, you can't. If you're trying to identify something like what the fuck this is, Yeah, they're all about fucking mischief and all that shit, trying to fuck you over. So they don't want you to find your way out. They don't want you to find your partners. They don't want you to find your friends. They don't want you to find your army or your home
That's fucking
or your dog or something. They want you to suffer and they want to see you fucking
to die.
basically.
We've only made one person suffer.
And identify what's called. I'm gonna say right now that you identify magic with full. Basically, it's just like I'm saying you need components. Like we talked about this before. You guys will need components. So it wasn't full. It was full potential, but at the same time, what's called certain. As you were trying to identify the fucking the amulet. The amulet fucking has fucking like an aura that fucking prevents any magic being sensed on it.
That's fucking stupid.
It is. So almost looks
After
like
after I read that, I take it off.
Okay.
Switch with machine.
and it fucking breaks.
Does that mean that they died?
The eye that's covered in varnish fucking just explodes.
Is there like anything the cat that comes out?
No, nothing.
That means
I
I
would-
can't see what we're doing.
Yeah,
I
so
would
they
like
can't
to
do
pick
it.
up the broken pieces and put it in like a jar.
Probably just put it in there. Oh yeah, he has mending. You can probably put it back later on. Well, it's
Does that mean I
technically
can
broken.
constantly do damage to them? Just
Well, it takes about like 20 minutes to do it back, so something like that, or an hour, I think. Something like
that means I could do it
But
like every
then it exploded to dust.
that. Because it's an eye covered in varnish.
So I switched
Yeah, well,
it into fine powder.
We can just keep
Or you
threatening them.
can
I mean, however,
And then I blew it away.
okay, I'm gonna say you just keep stopping it into little pieces.
The amulet does damage to the people that made it, right?
Well, you guys can tell yes.
And then I burned.
That means, and it does massive amounts of damage.
What else? Says it does sufficient amount of damage, or almost like a varying amount of damage. Basically, upon destruction.
So there's no magic to find the amulet or to like search it. But we can potentially use like fire,
So burn it.
smash it and burn it.
Yeah.
I mean, if the eye was made.
When natural shit like that, yeah, obviously you can punch it, break it, throw it, whatever. But if it's like attacking where the amulet is, it's not gonna work.
What if we just set it on fire and we just let them burn?
I don't know. What's up to you?
You keep asking what
Yeah.
if to the DM, but he can't tell you.
True.
They just gotta do it, basically. But you don't have anything to light your fires with.
There's fires in you.
Oh yeah, true. Well,
When the DM master
oh yeah, I forgot that there was. But yeah, what else?
Long
That's it.
rested.
Alright, everyone's long rested.
Yeah.
Ready to leave.
I didn't.
Ready to go.
Ready to
Alright, everybody ready to go?
Stop!
all the day.
I would like to take the book with us.
I don't think she
But we already are.
That's evidence we're hags, you know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna push the button.
we could get.
I'm gonna push the button.
So what is everybody gonna do now?
die
Be on the way out.
for leaving again.
Get out on the show that we made. Why are you doing it for so long? You are making unnecessary.
Like, I think you put way too much water.
Why do you keep
I think you should stop pushing.
Fucking blowing it. Blowing it.
How do you think I feel when you blow it over here? Like that.
Okay. So,
Let's
you,
do it
gone now.
so what are you guys gonna be traveling now?
Yes.
I made a clear path of fallen trees.
Keep in mind, you guys do not have fucking a map of fucking well, had two fucking so the place you guys just know the general direction.
No, I have a fucking clear ass path of fallen trees.
Yeah. Well, yeah, basically. Yeah.
I gave us it.
From where you guys are, you guys are probably like a couple of days out from the fucking swamp and shit, basically. So it'll take you a while to get out. Maybe probably about like 2 days from where you can tell. Maybe 1 or 2 days. Maybe 3, depending on how fast or how slow you get going. And yes, what's called who is proficient with survival?
I am.
How do you know that?
It should be green.
Never mind.
No.
I'm proficient
No.
in stealth.
Oh, I'm all city, baby.
Deception.
I don't even know what insight is.
It takes like gut feeling.
Ooh, I can lie to
Telling
people
the
good.
truth. Fucking I.
Wicked persuasion. Wow, that's such a great thing, Daniel. That was
Alright.
such a help.
Alright. It's a little fucking green plane with a fucking like a little dirt path in there. I mean, it's just so in case I want to fucking throw in like a little bit of context or something like that. or whatever. I don't know.
And we just use one person.
No, I'm just kidding. Just throw them on the path, basically. Just keep them right here, basically. And yeah. Julio, if you want, give me a survival check.
Don't you dare roll a 1.
Don't worry, I will entirely fuck up.
I believe Everett might be proficient, so he will be able to help you out.
What do you got?
A number.
You told me to roll
At the
something.
You rolled a 1.
No, I didn't entirely roll a 1.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 plus 4.
Okay,
Six.
Grimbeck will help you out, so roll with the advantage.
Damn, he gets a 1.
Higher than 2.
Yeah, the one.
Don't worry, I'll roll a 2.
A fucking 2!
Alright.
So he rolled again.
6.
No.
We go real slow.
No.
Can we help?
Okay, well look.
I believe.
Okay, so look. So you guys begin to exit the fucking caves. You guys are almost hit with like a shining light.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, on the fucking the sun. It is like midday right now, basically.
Do we have sunglasses on?
It's basically about 3 or 4 in the afternoon right now, basically. And yeah.
I need new dice.
Fucking you guys notice you guys are basically almost at towards the middle of the mountain or whatever, and over towards your right you guys notice like a giant opening and a path to the right, which is that is from what you guys tell is what you moved, and giving you guys a clear access towards
Civilization.
well, out of the swamp, not towards fucking Alterwood.
So we're out of the swamp?
Yes.
Not right now. You guys are still in the swamp. You guys gotta travel out of the swamp now.
Okay.
And yes. After about 2 days of traveling, you guys ended up making it out from there. At this point, you guys ended up losing time. Like you guys lost track of time.
Yeah.
And
6.
And yes, what's it
Been
called?
6 years.
You guys are. How are you guys traveling? Are you guys taking the main road? Or are you
We're
guys
walking
fucking?
on the
Are you guys fucking taking the sides, like just trying to avoid anyone on the
right in the center.
Okay. What's called? Well, as you guys are traveling, what's it called? You guys are traveling a pretty good amount of time, basically. You guys notice that if you guys walk on the fucking the sides, it'll extend by like 1 day or 2 days. It really depends, basically. Maybe more or less, basically. And yeah, after 1 day goes by and shit. Well, after 2 days, like I said, go by. Write this down. Yeah, so 2 days go by. You guys end up coming outside of the woods. Everybody. How many rations do you have, Julio? How many rations do all you guys have together?
2. So we would have 0 now.
William, how many do you have?
31.
Okay, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Get rid of all of those rations now as you guys travel.
All of them? Even
As
his?
you guys travel, approximately fucking 5 days total. 5 days of travel. 5 days of walking and shit.
The NPC.
No encounters, nothing basically. Shit. Like, yes, no encounters.
That sucks.
So you guys, at this point, some of you guys have done about like a day, basically, of eating half a ration, splitting it amongst one another. And shit. But in the distance, you guys notice that there's almost like a small hamlet in the distance. If you guys care to travel and probably reach stock.
Sure. Nothing else we can do.
Sure, we need supplies.
Okay.
And civilization.
Yes. So, what are you going to
Wait,
do?
we're in civilization now?
Yeah, we're going to a hamlet. Which is like a small village.
Super, super small. So, what is everybody going to be doing?
Walking over to the house.
Looking for food.
Yeah, whoever the fucking farmer would
I eat a bug off the ground.
Delete all of my rations. All 31.
A cricket.
Now we're poor.
Assuming
No,
nothing is
we're
gonna happen,
starving.
I'm gonna go take a
Wait, can we make
Sorry.
Skylar? Can we make Mr. Vern paper?
Shut up and take it.
I mean, he has like 28 gold pieces.
Shut up, bro. I got 1 silver with your name.
Can I have it?
So you guys begin to go over there. It's called, you guys are basically just being stared at by some of the commoners, basically. They're wondering, like, who are you guys? Where do you guys come from? And yeah, that's it. They're not talking to you guys or anything at all in particular.
Do I notice anything like a tavern or
No.
Is there
No.
a bar?
Just houses,
a
small houses.
Dang.
There's literally you
I
can
thought we were kids.
literally you guys can count these houses on your fingers.
So
That's how
there's
many
10
houses there is.
little-
There's
I can
definitely
count
less than
on
10
fingers.
houses. 10 or less houses.
What?
But there's kind of like giant fields, basically.
Is
where
there
you
a
guys can
barn?
probably get some. Yes.
I stick it to the barn and I kill a chicken.
Bro, can we just
what the fuck?
can we just
Well,
pay the
just-
friggin' farmer?
I have
Or
deception
a
and
person in the barn?
investigation. So, I'm
What
fine.
about yourself?
Stealth.
I do. I think.
You don't have stuff. You're human.
Well, yeah.
That's scary.
I mean,
I have stealth. What's for?
Oh, hi.
It's
Okay.
green.
Oh.
so I mean, as you guys are going through, what's called some of
I could
the,
kill a cow.
or whatever you guys tell me, and you guys tell me what you guys want to do.
I'm gonna kill a
No
cow.
one's approaching you guys at this point. Shit.
I'm sneaking
What is
into
the
a barn.
nicest looking house I can see?
No,
I feel
they're
like giving
all-
to the poor.
They all look the exact same.
Yeah, they all look the same, just wooden houses. These are literal fucking houses. From what you guys tell, they probably don't have enough for you guys to like actually buy and trade unless you guys fucking offer them some. They're more for trading, basically. And shit. They're more for trading than rather than taking money, because they, from what you guys tell, stay within the community.
I asked Ingris and wait, that's my name. Average.
Yep.
And
And like,
Right here, bud.
no, I need 2 buff dudes and someone who looks somewhat friendly. So
4. What are you trying to do?
I'm
the
out
cat.
of order.
Okay.
Racism.
Okay.
I
What are you
forgot his name.
Hazel Paul.
Put some boots.
Oh, Hazel
Hazel Paul.
Paul. Probably right.
Yeah, it's all 3 of us. We're gonna walk to a house. We got 2 intimidating dudes and a cat.
Did I make it
Anyone
into a
answer the
barn?
door as I knock.
You know what?
Anybody answer the door as I knock.
Yeah, you're greeted by fucking a man. Almost like a dude with a pot belly and fucking thick beard. He says, what can I do for you?
Have any food?
Food.
Any spare food?
We offer food for labor around here.
Type of labor.
Picking your own food, basically. And basically, fucking, the way you do it is you basically work, you leave them a portion, and you take a portion home with you. Basically. We don't have enough money to fucking, sell and trade that much, basically.
And if we have the money,
I'm gonna tell him because we have some
We're based on
meatheads.
What?
I tell him we got some meatheads who are willing to work for food.
So I can't go kill a cow.
I mean,
Well, I'll get some a little bit. I'll get some a little bit. But,
I make sure I go to the house that she didn't go to,
alright, and yeah.
I ain't going to the house.
We'll do it at night.
or that she snuck into.
You guys are saying, what do you guys have time right now? This is probably like morning, basically, by the time you get here.
What's the
I
good
have
time?
time. I look at Aberb and ask him if he has time.
Yep.
I look at
Wait, what are we doing?
Alexandria and ask her if she has
So
time.
what else are we gonna do?
Basically,
Uh,
you guys bored?
Yeah.
If not, if
Might as well,
yeah,
so might as
then
well.
we can get some food.
Yeah. Alright, and then what's called
I'm waiting
My-
till nighttime.
you're waiting till the time.
So go mug.
Here you're gonna wait the whole time here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I have good stuff.
okay. Well then what are you gonna be doing?
I'm
I
gonna
can walk
ask
up
her
to
if
you,
she wants to play
pick you up,
tic-tac-toe
and
on
drag you
the
with
dirt.
us.
I'm gonna ask her if she wants to play tic-tac-toe on the dirt while we wait.
He
Okay.
draws the pattern and I go like this.
Well, I mean, are you guys gonna get rations or anything?
Huh?
Are you guys gonna get rations or anything? Or, I mean,
yeah.
work for your food or anything?
Sure.
Okay. And
To
what are
make
you-
it seem
what
like I-
are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what shit.
Any
Yeah.
other
Huh?
wasn't here.
So you-
Anything remarkable about the hamlet?
No. You can literally count the houses on your fingers. There's giant fields, basically, and work for food.
And
Oh, you're a
Trading.
rogue. You can
Trading.
steal.
Shut the fuck up. I'm a full road.
he's a model service.
I'm a pirate.
Yeah, same thing.
You're a pirate?
He's a pervert. No.
Where are your guns?
Alright, but from
You want to give it to me?
alright, but what?
Yeah. Is there any place that like stockpile?
No. There's no stockpiles. Basically, as they cut it, basically immediately, as they cut down the fucking the weeds and all that shit, they use it immediately. There's literally, there's The amount of shit that I can trade you is very little. You literally have to work for your shit.
Absolutely not how far.
This is not a farm. This is a hamlet, which
You just said there's fucking
This would be a
this
nice
has,
way
yeah,
to
I know this is not. Obviously, they have farms and shit, but this is mainly. This is within. They don't have enough for travelers. They want to give you guys.
Somebody wants fucking money.
That's why I said I would
This is
kill
trade
the
based.
cow.
Trade based.
We
What are they gonna do with money if there's no kingdom nearby?
Then we're shaking it.
Any spells that help with food.
I'm waiting with her.
No,
Okay,
well, that
you guys
help
want to
with
wait?
growing stuff. Like maybe a spell.
We're gonna gut a cow in an hour.
Okay, so
I'm farming with Alexander.
are you guys gonna farm or
Accurate.
anything for your food?
No.
And I
No.
guess Hazel Pog
Okay.
will sit there being lazy. 'Cause he's a cat.
You guys are gonna take them up to about 15 rations at the end of the day. At this point, it's currently night.
Are we getting a cow?
Do I get anything special?
Sunset at this point.
Are we getting a cow?
Huh?
I said, do I get anything special because of my forge twice as much?
Bruh,
No.
if I get
No, the thing with you,
It has to be pure wilderness, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah,
We'll fucking get XP then.
the fucking thing is,
No, you can't ask them. Do it afterwards.
what's called all the big dudes were fucking cutting on trees,
That's
basically,
it.
for the carpenters, basically, for the woodworkers.
Role play.
And that's what's the So you were over there
Be
chopping
a
up
part
trees.
yeah, if I
Oh, I
get to
want to actually.
Just all afterwards.
All the fucking everyone was just trying to like pick fucking tools and all that shit, batteries and all that shit, whatever. Forging and all that shit, but
How sure we have?
and 15 rations total.
15 rations
Oh,
on a
sure.
day.
Okay.
Well, I
And then we
did.
eat two, and then we eat.
No,
like
you
five.
didn't contribute.
We eat like five.
You didn't fucking
So-
contribute.
Five.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck you.
So if I get this cow, am I not sharing with you because you're not sharing with us?
What's it called? Are you guys planning on staying here?
I have
For the
11
night.
fish,
Fucking
Right.
camping.
6
somewhere.
pounds of meat,
food, yeah.
We're camping on the outside.
6 alligators. I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Just tell me.
Oh, wait. What?
So what?
If I get to level 3 at this rate.
And you can see that.
Yeah, create food and water. So what do I?
What the fuck?
Don't do it. Like you said.
What's
do
the
it
fastest way to get XP?
afterwards.
I don't know.
Yo, I'm gonna
That's
go
next
talk
level?
to
How much do you guys?
level 3.
See, now when am I going to
Which
see
can
my
I do?
cow?
Oh, he's whooping up fast. He's whooping up.
Oh
fast.
no.
Can I steal the cow now? He's gonna make it so you don't get XP now.
You're gonna stop.
I see, you should've just waited.
Fucking me, because I'm the responsible one. You're the youngest one.
Okay, give your guys.
Ah, my finger's stuck.
Give yourselves.
Yeah, responsible.
Give yourselves 50 XP.
All of us?
Yes. 50 XP for everybody.
You see, you're good at like the outside. We're good at like the towns. Okay. This is your
I'm
territory.
good at pure wildness.
But yes, after this was
Yeah,
called,
we
you guys
will,
fucking middle night. At this point. Yes. What are you guys doing? Are you guys planning on staying here for the night?
No!
I guess
No?
we should probably stay to get more
We could.
food.
We're
If
gonna
we
go
could
on
just
the
camp
outskirts because I
Yeah,
have to
we're gonna-
steal something.
Well, in the farm, well, you guys are gonna go, I guess, kill the cow, right?
Yeah.
Well, while we're doing that,
Actually,
Yeah.
I and everybody. Not everybody, the main.
Not us.
Who's the
So
mason?
we got
want
the
to-
main.
Oh, never mind, I was just kidding.
You're
Well,
splitting the rations,
He's
basically.
gonna make us give it the bots of the NPCs. Because we care about
I hand Hazelclaw a raw fish.
I mean,
One
that
of my raw fishes.
Okay.
And I give everybody else a
do they
ration.
have like a pond or something?
Oh, yeah. You guys can go fishing too. You guys
Yeah,
want.
oh,
Yeah, I was gonna.
like
Yeah,
half of us
yeah.
I
take
mean,
I'm
honestly,
someone
honestly
meat that I have.
fishing would be your best bet. And shit.
Why don't half of us?
Especially with my spear.
What if half of us
Sure.
go fishing and the other half
Yeah,
just
fishing.
root the farmer?
I don't know, it's up to you guys.
I would like to steal my cow now.
Okay.
Steal a
At
cow?
this point,
I
fucking.
mean, kill it and steal it.
What's called at this point, fucking the farms. It's kind of the middle of the night. Where are you guys staying? Are you guys staying? Well, fucking
No.
before it's the middle of the night and shit. What's one of the ladies ends up approaching you guys? Well, actually, the guy with the beard and shit ends up approaching you guys, saying, "Where do you guys come from?"
My
Blackburn
mom.
Like,
left it.
We
Well,
recently
yeah,
just
yeah,
came out of
yeah,
a
I believe
swamp.
I'm assuming everybody comes from Blackburn.
Blackburn. We
No.
were refugees heading to a place.
What do you mean, though?
I don't know, I was just kidding. Are they gonna judge me? Because I have horns.
You mean
Oh, she's a siphon, right?
No, she started growing horns. We don't know where she is.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Wait, does she know what she is?
No, she started growing
Stop
horns.
spoiling it for yourselves. Damn, stop talking about it.
She's gonna turn
Be
into a
self-conscious
tiefling.
about it, okay?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
But fucking
Like
I
I'm
think I
saying.
did, but huh?
She did.
Who did what?
They're
She
all-
said, "Well, what are the thing is that I'm still confused about? Why are you guys over here?"
You got stuck in the swamp. We got lost.
We were on a
Blackburn.
yeah, we were in a caravan and you got attacked.
And we got lost.
And now
We'll
we're
leave it at
lost.
that.
It's about like 10 days travel from here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got lost.
You
We went out
gonna
for a
go to shelter or what?
Ride.
Well, we went out for a ride back. Blackburn. Because he doesn't know.
Isn't it?
And
No.
I don't know.
We're heading to.
I mean, what's it called? Because we can load up a wagon. We can
Stay away from.
take some horses and
No.
take you guys.
No.
No, thank you.
No.
Could you
No,
just
we're-
point us in the direction of
The keep. Keep giving a fucking name.
Well, are you guys telling them that?
We're just saying no. We're just
We
saying
just
no.
like don't want to waste time.
We don't waste your time.
Why are we gonna go back for it?
He points off in the direction. He says, "Alterwood keep us over there. If you guys want, you guys to stay here for the
All the
night,
keep.
basically." And yeah, so what are you guys gonna be doing?
Chilling.
So yeah, so you guys can stay here for the night, but he says what's it called? It will cost you a little bit, basically.
we'll camp out.
3 copper pieces.
Okay.
Alright, no. I thought it was a trade count.
It was, but it doesn't mean that they're
No,
making a
but-
tiny bit of money.
No, I would offer them a silver piece for food.
Silver piece for food.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that here.
No,
You know,
silver.
silver
Alright.
costs more than
Okay, well
That's
that's
all.
fine.
Thanks for the offer, but
We'll sleep just outside. We'll sleep just outside.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Alright, yeah. So, I mean, at this point, it's currently nightfall. At that point, it was sunset. As he was talking to you guys. That's around the time when you guys were wrapping up. Now it's nightfall. What do you guys plan on doing?
setting up the
Killing
camp while they do
cow.
their thing.
She wants to kill
I
a
know you're
cow.
trying to kill the cow. Just wait.
So why do you keep asking that?
Because I'm asking everybody else. I know you're gonna kill the cow. I'll get back to it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna set up a camp a decent distance away.
Anyway,
My-
what about you two guys?
I guess I'm watching her.
Okay.
She probably discussed it a little bit.
I send Hazel
Oh,
Paul with
good.
them. Because Hazel Paul's like a sneaky.
Yeah.
Isn't
You
he?
don't know anything about his stats.
No, I'm just assuming he's sneaky because he snuck up on us when we
Okay.
first met him.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
you guys
she's saying
begin
it's
to,
free.
I guess, sneak off
Or you
and listen
would-
straight into
No.
one of the
I
barns.
wasn't here.
You guys notice that there's about 3 cows and about like 8 calves.
Damn.
Really aiming for.
And you guys also notice that there's about like 3 horses basically, and you guys can tell that they keep all their animals all in one pen basically.
That's terrible.
That's
Yeah.
such a small thing.
Can I go with them?
Make it house for you.
It's a small barn basically. It's literally.
Oh what?
We can kill the babies.
For what? Me?
Food.
Wait, why don't we take the baby so then we can make our own farm and then get eggs from the chickens?
I mean, it's up to you guys. Well, yeah, there's obviously chickens and all that shit basically.
Take their eggs.
It was just steal eggs.
And yeah,
I'm just throwing opinions. I'm not there, but
It was
I'm
steal eggs.
so yeah, what do you guys want?
We'll boil them with fireball.
You guys tell me what you guys gonna be doing.
shutting up because I'm not there.
I think I'm gonna kill a calf.
Holy shit.
No.
What?
Give me a
We get
stealth
more
check.
meat out of the adult. Okay.
Yeah, but what if we want to come back? And there's less adults.
Is that fine?
Give me a stealth
But then
check.
they'll have more
Sure.
babies to procreate with.
Everyone's been like that.
Shut up.
I don't know. You're just doing
Give me
your
a
fucking
subject.
identity. I don't know.
Wait, I don't.
I'm watching from a distance.
It's up to you guys for the
Fine.
fucking
How many big cows are there?
3.
Are there 4 or 5?
3.
3.
3?
How many
So-
baby cows?
Well,
One must be a
I'm
girl,
not there.
one must be a boy.
we're doing them a favor that's uneven.
Yeah, I killed one of them.
No,
2 males or 2 females?
You guys tell 2 females, 1 male.
Okay, I killed one of the females.
Wait, you don't know where there might be the daughter.
Give me a stealth check first.
What do you think I'm doing?
Can I use silence?
Do you have it?
You're silencing on the
It's-
cows.
it's-
Okay,
it's-
scream.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, you're silencing on the cows basically around that general area?
Yeah.
Okay. You got an 18? Okay.
18.
He ends up casting a spell from a distance shit, and you end up fucking sneaking closely towards the cows, making 0 noise. You end up opening the doors. Basically, the room is literally fucking valley. The barn is like 15 feet basically and shit. And you end up going through, and you end up going up to one of the fucking cows. And they don't even notice you. They literally cannot hear nothing basically and shit at all. As you open the door, occasionally it would creak.
Okay, get on with it.
And the occasional moo or whatever the fuck, or snoring and shit, and you end up going up to one of the cows. You tell me what you do. Give me on the tackle. I'm going to snap a cow's neck.
Thick
Go for
ass
it.
neck.
Go for it.
Just kidding.
Just snap it. What do you do? What are you gonna do?
This
You
guy.
have a dagger, remember?
I know, but.
Tell Julia to hook. Oh wait, never mind.
Can I keep lookout?
Hazel probably is looking off in the distance, basically. What are you
If
doing?
I fireball
I'm not. I just cast in silence. And just,
You are keeping lookout.
Yeah.
Okay.
What should I do?
You're just watching.
I'm setting up.
What should I do?
You tell me.
That's why I said
You're already in there.
Can I go fishing?
You're already doing it.
No, I want
Is that not?
It's
I'm
too
gonna
dark.
use
It's
my
too dark.
hand
Basically.
axe.
It's too dark.
You
You're
do
gonna
what?
use your hand. Your hand axe. Where are you gonna hit it? In the throat. Okay. You have a dagger too.
I know, but my hand axe is
It'll-
slashing.
It'll do the same.
Well, yeah, do the same thing.
Shut up.
Just
Go for
set
it.
it to make sure it
Go
dies.
for it.
Damn it.
Well, roll a d20 first.
Oh.
Yeah.
See if you can penetrate it with the fucking hand axe. The dagger would have been more effective.
What'd you get?
5. Plus
Plus-
5 to 3?
Yeah, you
Yes.
yeah, plus 3.
8.
Okay.
And then roll this. 6.
You end up fucking hacking right at his neck and shit, and it begins kicking almost kicking, literally kicking the walls and shit. That is like kept in, and fucking what's called it's still kicking around,
Just finish it off.
and there's literal blood spraying everywhere on the floor and the walls of the fucking
They
bar.
done.
Can I
I just
And the cow sees you at this point,
and he.
I poke its eyeball.
and she begins to. She was turning around and she's gonna kick you in the
Why is
fucking
nobody
face.
helping?
Cause she's gonna kick you in the fucking face. And she misses what's called she's like struggling to fucking
Keep up.
maintain her composure or whatever. What else are you doing?
I'm gonna do it again.
Go for it. Go for it.
13. No, 14.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
No,
Okay.
2.
You need better dice.
Okay.
You
I
wanna,
can do my dice.
you wanna borrow some of my
Use
dice,
this one.
man?
How do you
No,
get
this
2?
is-
How do you get 2?
Because I have to roll 1d6 plus 1 and then I roll the 1.
What's called,
Plus 2 damage.
at this point, the cow begins to ram into the fucking wall,
Oh my god.
and it falls over almost on the side, and it's still like kicking and twitching at this
Keep
point.
going,
And
keep
there's like
going.
a pile of
Follow
fucking
through.
blood. Literally, fucking the floor is covered entirely
Why
in
did
blood.
you do
Follow
that?
You
through.
are covered entirely in
Follow
blood.
through.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going up.
Okay.
Why?
Maybe they can't hear anything.
We could go fishing.
Okay. You can get advantage if it's prone, basically.
Wait, what the?
Yeah,
She did not
advantage
just
on prone.
Yeah.
Where did she roll?
I can roll again?
Yeah, advantage on prone.
What the fuck? How do you do that?
What did she get?
She rolled a 1 the first time, and then rolled a 20 the second time.
Okay.
So
So,
23.
yep, so roll 2d6s.
2?
Yeah, because you got 20. So it's crit.
Brother,
So roll twice.
1 damage.
What?
Huh?
I don't know.
So
Add
you
them all
roll-
together.
Yeah, you add them all together.
6 plus your
7.
7.
Okay. Okay, so soon after what's called,
She dead yet?
you end up hacking more at the fucking cow, I'm assuming. And slowly but surely it begins to die down. It's like you
Blood
notice
everywhere.
it begins to go limp at this point. Yeah.
That was terrible.
Why did you have to give a description?
Like, we're doing this, okay?
That was blood all over the cow.
So,
Blood on the
Take it out.
walls.
Take it out.
so,
Take it out.
I, chop it into pieces.
Girl!
And then,
Stop! I said we don't let her do anything more.
Shut the fucking
and
cat.
then I have a rope. So I'm gonna put. I know you're not playing cow sounds. Don't touch you.
Alright, what?
Can I chop it up?
Yeah.
And then
How do you
just,
feel about chopping it up?
I'm gonna just
Fucking-
leave.
I don't care.
I know you would
You're the
kill the
cat.
animal
We're
more
not
like
like-
mine.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything.
When you tell me like you
You're
start tearing
imagining
up a
fish.
little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
then it
is
begins
what
to
I have to do.
then it begins to tear up. Alright, go for it. Hack away. Give me a survival check.
Can I bring it back to life?
You're not there.
I feel
You're
like
not
You're
there.
there.
Stop.
Jared's not
really
there.
bad,
Too
though.
bad. You're
What
not
do I
there.
do?
Survival check.
And then they do
And
the
survival.
same
Roll a
thing.
d20 and that's survival.
4.
You're taking a long time.
You are fucking
You
taking it
fucking
long time.
suck.
Why isn't nobody helping me?
Because I'm not there.
I'm there.
I look out. I
What's
look
called-
out.
You managed to chop off one of the fucking legs of the cow.
You're going for the legs.
That's what you. Well, what are you going for? Just you're going for
The
ribs?
middle.
The middle? Like you're splitting it in half?
What if they had a baby?
Yeah.
It did.
And the fetus comes out. No, I'm kidding.
You're
Alright,
fucking annoying.
Alright,
You're
well-
crying for real.
I
okay.
was so
You split open the stomach
Remember.
and
Yeah.
you do a crude job at it basically.
What was the cow's name?
No, no.
Tell us.
No,
I will cut you.
no, no.
Well, you know.
It's not that deep, guys.
Oh, the farmer would know because it's not like they're tagged or whatever. But yeah, you do a crude job at hacking away at it, and fucking you can almost feel like the heat coming from the inside of its intestines, almost like hitting you. An aroma is coming, hitting your face.
You're saying that's
It
gross.
smells terrible.
Okay.
Commit to it.
So yeah, so what else are you doing?
I'm gonna keep chopping it
Okay,
off.
alright.
I'm still looking out.
You can probably take some ribs at this point.
Stop.
Okay. I have the next.
Hurt.
In the next.
Maya, why are you being
What?
so
What? You're gonna carry what?
You can't eat.
Okay, so
In a sack.
give me another survival check.
I feel
15.
sick.
You managed to chop off some big ass fucking chunks of fucking ribs, basically.
Ribs.
Yeah, but you work for your food.
Yeah,
Like after some time, I'm just assuming that you're doing a crude job like this. Like you're just hacking away at trying to hurry up and shit. And
Yeah.
then taking a big pile of fucking ribs. Probably take about like fucking like
What you
two
want?
cow
You
legs
want
at
a
this point.
taco?
Are there any more?
Yeah, there's.
Her potato.
What's called lamb.
No.
You end up taking about 2 legs of the cow. Basically. You do not have a sack to carry.
sausages in those.
You have
No.
a backpacks.
Alright, there's
No, I have other things.
Like what?
I have.
There's no one potato.
Potatoes.
What's a sling?
A sling is like.
I have a cloth. I have a rope, and I have a net.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I'm gonna say you carry. At this point, what's called you begin. Like I'm saying, this is crudely cut, basically. So there's more than likely hair all over the fucking meat, which it will definitely be.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll go to the water, go to the river.
I'm
Wash it
eating
off.
right now.
Well, you wanted to kill a cow, and you wanted to eat. So
You have to discuss.
I don't
right
care.
now.
You guys wanted to kill a cow.
You want to do
Who
it.
said we?
Okay. And then after this, what's called? After this,
How much
yeah.
XP?
How'd you ruin this for me?
How much XP do we get?
10 at most.
Continue to eat.
And yeah.
How much
You,
XP?
I mean, you can
This
keep
is
hacking
gonna
away at
count.
it, but you can keep hacking away
How
at it.
about this cloud?
You can keep hacking away at it, but you can tell if you keep doing it, you're just gonna get small pieces.
Is hot dog cow or pig?
Pig.
So you want to keep going? You want to keep going?
Or grind, I'll ground it up.
Big bird.
Wait, no.
Hot dog.
I'm done.
Okay, that's
Do
right.
I have enough
Are you
meat?
gonna leave the carcass
From what you
there?
can tell, yes.
Into like a
From what you can tell, yes.
I hide the carcass in the dirt.
Out in the dirt, there's like fucking like hay. That's about it. You're gonna
Drag
drag
it
a
out.
fucking cow.
We'll drag it out.
There's a fucking cow.
He's gonna help me.
You guys are
drag it
gonna
out.
drag like a fucking
Yeah.
1,000-pound fucking
No, I'm
cow?
not helping.
Alright.
I'm not helping.
You're gonna
500-pound
Yeah,
cow?
shut up.
Whatever the fuck?
Any cantrips that can help you?
Yeah, you're the magic one. Burn it.
Don't you have magic hands or something?
I'm gonna burn it.
You're gonna burn it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't. Please.
Is there
Acid.
something that can help you?
Acid.
I'm gonna
Acid
acid
splat.
it.
Okay. Okay, so you begin to, well, actually, just use one of your spell slots. You didn't have to roll for that. You begin to crawl to one of the body of the shit, and the smell to it is getting a lot stronger at this point. It's almost like a burning, like, plastic smell.
If they ask me, just say something.
No, we're just gone.
And at this point,
It was a chupacabra.
yeah, what else are you gonna be doing?
Gone.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
We just
Okay.
bucket.
As you begin to leave, you notice in one of the stalls a baby calf just looking at you in that direction.
Why would you do that?
Oh no! Just leave it. Just leave
And
it.
as you begin to walk away, it's just staring at you like that.
We're gonna turn into a minotaur and hunt us down in the future.
You feel bad
It's
in
fine.
real life.
We'll be with it later.
Well, you guys wanted to kill it, and
Who's gonna win?
I'm gonna cry.
Hey, one.
Gee!
I farmed and worked for my shit.
I was
Maybe
gonna
if
go
you
fishing.
shared the food,
I did.
all of it.
I did.
Okay. So where did we camp? We camped outside town.
This is fuck.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I started fire with fireball.
Where?
She comes up to me with
On
one.
what?
I said, "I'm open to you."
What are you lighting?
Cow on fire.
The cow on fire?
He said
No.
you're leaving?
No.
Or what?
Why don't you just give the guy with
No,
the
we're
most
leaving.
survival thing?
You guys
the
are
cookies
leaving?
stuff?
Yeah. Well, didn't we camp
What
outside
are
of
you
the town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
not that
Right
far.
there.
Basically, like a short distance, I'm assuming.
okay, well I walk farther.
And further.
What's called? As you guys begin
She's just
to walk
gonna
off,
the fire.
as you guys begin to walk off, Hazel Paul says there's a fucking trail of blood
Shut up.
following,
Shut up.
Damn it.
because you are carrying it in the net, and
Go on
you
with
didn't
it.
even bleed a cow out or whatever.
Can I
And
just
then-
create
I
fire?
know it. So I look like a butcher.
What was I gonna do?
I'm a teacher.
You're not. I know you're not. So this is where you're fucking not.
Damn it.
I mean, you basically did get a whole bunch of blood, but there was still a pretty decent amount in there.
Does the troll go to work now?
Yeah.
The troll go home.
Yes.
We're
The
gone.
trail does go to.
We're gone.
That shit backfired.
Can I
God.
just create water to like get rid of the
Do it.
Yeah, if you want. I'm
Yeah.
just
Wash out the
Rain.
cow
It's
too.
only
Rain.
it is only up to a certain
Rain.
range, basically.
Rain.
Just make it rain.
Yeah, I want to
Okay, shit.
Wash
So
out the
you end up cover some
It's
of
gonna help
some
me
of the
wash
town.
the cow.
What is the range on that shit? Is I think like 30 or I think like 50-foot circle or something like that. I mean,
I can't have magic.
because you can get a decent amount of fucking whatever.
It's a 30-foot cube. And it makes
Well, yeah, I mean the fucking you guys camp is probably about 200 yards away from the or 100 yards from fucking. The
How much is that?
So
Keep making water.
yeah. Wait, can we just make a stream of water? Just go
what?
a stream of water. I mean, it's 3 gallons.
Currently flatlands at this point, so fucking it won't be able to spread. It'll just get sucked into the dirt.
That sucks.
So you know.
Maya.
We're moving.
So
Yeah,
what are
can
you
we
guys
just-
doing in the middle of the night?
Can we just
They're killing the cow.
We're
just
moving.
look at? I'm just.
You guys leaving?
We're moving.
Yeah, let's just leave.
Alright, what's called soon after fucking
We'll
Julio
fly.
just finished Ingris just finishes up setting up camp. He's like that, right? With his hands on his hips.
Oh, you do that one me.
Admiring his work, and then you just see Zenaida saying, "We gotta go." He's walking away like that shit. We gotta go.
You bitches.
And Ingris just like that, just looking
Bro,
at
they're gonna say that.
Covered in blood.
yeah, for real, just Zenaida dripping in blood, literally dripping in blood at this point.
He goes,
I have food too.
He's like, so yeah, you guys gonna take off? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Give me a survival check at disadvantage now.
What the?
God.
Why? Wait, what?
Because it's nighttime.
Oh, yeah.
Let me
Well, survival check, no advantage, no disadvantage, because your neck is gonna continue to help you.
Can we help?
No, just one.
There's one.
Just one. It's just a flat. Each one you roll.
Yeah.
Because they cancel each other out. Okay. Plus survival. Just like plus whatever fuck
Is
else.
it a good number?
Plus 6.
Plus 4, so
Plus 6.
Okay. You guys managed to take off into the distance.
It's never happened to me.
Yes.
I never thought that would
As you
happen.
guys begin to travel, I'm assuming you guys are passing the luggage of fucking meat.
Can we
A bunch of another shit.
Is there a forest nearby?
Yeah, it's almost like a grass plant. Basically, where the hamlet is, it's almost like a grass plant. There's like trees on the sides and shit. Off in the distance, it goes out like a.
We should probably go to the tree line.
And yeah, well, it's the middle of the night at this point, right?
Should go
Well,
on the
fucking
tree.
you guys end up traveling, for about 2 days,
Oh my god.
and fucking at this point,
I didn't even get to cook my meat.
shit, I mean at this
We're
point,
gonna cook it together.
what's called at this point, fucking the meat begins to catch flies.
Ah,
Oh, we didn't do it?
I thought we were
but
cooking
they-
it.
Well, yeah, I'm still getting to it, but some of the meat that you guys didn't cook, well, I don't know, will you guys tell me if you guys are gonna cook all of it?
We're cooking all of it. Then we're turning
To
it to
get rid of the
jerky.
evidence? Yeah.
So I'm assuming you guys travel for like about like 1 day, basically, and you guys are cooking some of the meat. So I guess take off all the well, you guys
Yeah, we did.
travel for 1 day. You guys subtract 8 rations. I say Julio, you just take care of all the rations. Basically.
So what am I doing?
You are subtracting 8 rations from 15.
Yeah, 15 hours later. And we now gotta go find fish.
Yes, and then fucking what's called do you guys want to cook some of the meat so it lasts a little bit longer?
Yeah, that's what I said. We're making
Okay.
beef jerky.
You guys are gonna cook all of it?
Yeah.
Jerky? You guys are gonna make jerky? That shit's gonna take fucking forever.
I was just kidding.
We're
What's
cooking.
it called? I don't know, because like
We'll spice it with the
what I want to do is just I don't know how to make jerky. Because my character's survival based. What do you know how to do?
Let's
Marigold.
just dry it.
Like how to make meat last longer, basically.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Salt
from,
it.
yeah, from your tribe,
Salt
yeah,
it.
but fucking
Oh,
the way they do
yeah.
it is a lot different. Basically.
Salted.
You can make
It's almost like it's kind of risky at the same time, not really. Shit,
Stuff.
fucking the way they do it is they put it on top of
Lettuce.
like I guess like fucking,
kimchi.
almost like a fire basically and shit, and they kind of like dry it and like it's almost like a light flame to make it crispy basically.
Mm.
It's because they can't really do it. They've tried it before, but you notice that flies tend to land on the end.
Any way to like dry it up? Wouldn't that just be hanging it for a
Can I
while?
blast it with
Yeah, what I'm saying,
firebolt?
like the flies will end up managing to get it.
Can I blast it with firebolt with the dried out?
No.
Burn.
It's only like a quick fucking. It's not even gonna.
Would you rather eat no meat or burnt meat?
We did go. We did
You guys
go
want to
through
cook the
all
meat? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So no meat or burnt meat? I'd rather eat burnt meat.
We're fucking cooking it and
no
eating it. So.
Okay. So you guys managed to get about fucking about 32 pounds of meat from what you guys tell,
Oh yeah. You're welcome.
and double that, which is 64. So you got 60. You guys technically have 64 rations. You guys split it wisely.
Who said I wanted to split it?
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
then
put
subtract
in our effort.
So, yeah,
put
so
in
af-
yours.
after cooking all the meat, another fucking 8 rations go away.
Wait, it was 69 pounds?
64. 64 plus the 7. Which would be at 71. I
Plus
believe.
the 6 pounds of meat I have, so 70.
71 altogether, and plus the 6 pounds of meat, it was 77.
So how much?
77,
does
and then we went
everybody get?
through 4, you said?
Yeah, another 4. Well, another 8.
Because we ate it.
Yes, another 8. This for the second day. You guys have traveled another 2 days,
16.
and you guys come across another village.
Villages are
Oh,
animals.
fuck.
Village.
Is it the same one that we
My-
did?
this
Alright,
one
so
don't
villages are
kill
actually
anybody.
big. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's at least a little bit bigger. You guys can literally count them on your body, your toes and fingers. No,
There should be at least a store,
yeah, there's like a small tavern basically.
like
So
an
it's not
outpost
bad,
store, where it has like general shit.
Do you want beef jerky or a
Okay.
gun?
And yeah,
Alright, guess we're going. What time is it?
this one every time it's gonna be like towards the morning, basically and shit.
I'm going to a butcher store.
No, we're going to
For
a
what?
fucking tavern.
Well, here, look, I will roll. It is currently 2 p.m. by the time you guys get there.
Tavern.
2 p.m.
Tavern.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you guys approach one of the tavern and shit, and you guys notice that it's kind of like not a lot of people are in there. Basically, it's kind of like died down a little bit or whatever.
Wait, so where are we trying to go?
Home.
And,
To
yeah.
Alden Keep.
As soon as you guys enter, like there's probably like 10 people in there.
And we're at fuck.
And you guys enter, they all look in your direction, and then they go back to what they were doing. Paying no attention to you guys at all whatsoever. What are you guys going to do?
Cry.
The keeper, the tavern keeper. What's up?
I'm sitting down at a table and relaxing.
Alterwood.
Me too.
Because we have been walking
I
for a
pull my
while.
feet up.
Okay. Yeah.
Rewrite Alterwood. This is how we can't have nice things.
What?
You killed him.
I don't know, man. Why'd you do it?
You went towards danger. I don't hear it. I helped us.
Who are you? Did you one shot a bear?
We could have taken the meat off the bear.
I'll one shot you.
True.
You could have cooked food, but no. You were too lazy.
We did. We cooked the cow.
Not the other food, though.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the gator meat. Where are we missing
As you guys begin to sit down, you guys are approached by one of the bartenders or one of the servants or whatever, and they say, "Welcome to the Supreme Cellar Bar. What can we get for you?
Fuck. What's your special?
Specials? I don't know.
I want
I'm
a
just kidding.
big glass of apple
I asked him if
juice.
he has any rooms available.
Any what?
Rooms.
We can camp outside.
I'd like
Kill
to.
a fucking another cow?
I'd like to be comfortable this time, man.
Fair enough. We haven't walked before.
God damn it.
We went through trauma. What are you talking about?
We'll see what their costs are first.
This is where my drinking addiction comes in.
What's called? Well, as you guys enter the building, what's called? It's a 2-story stone wall building with a large.
Stone. What is people rich?
It's exceptionally clean, basically, and shit. But fucking, it's like kind of pouring. Not necessarily poor, but fucking, there's not a lot of people. It's not popular and shit.
Is it all been
Do
rickety?
they have any?
I thought you said something else.
It's not old and rickety. It's fucking prime right now.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah. They say it's old cellar bar or whatever the fuck. And the dude ends up introducing himself. What's the dude's name?
Steven.
Can't find it.
Steven
Jerry,
Johnson.
Frank.
His name is Horf.
Jorge.
Horf. He is a dwarf.
Big man.
Oh, look at the.
What the hell?
How's it going, big man?
Pretty good, how about you?
Got any room for sale?
Yes, we have some. Yeah, we do have a couple. Do you know
That crab.
what is your what is the money that you're willing to spend?
What are you offering?
We have
Yeah, we'll just leave this to you.
well, because it really depends which one to pay.
Let's say a room for each.
Right here they have like squalid living and poor living.
They just say that's how they describe
Well,
it. That's how
the rooms are like that basically, and they also have modest. So
modest.
yes, so
Is that
squalid
fucking
is 7 copper pieces.
quality.
So yes, so you can get a room for seven copper pieces. You can get a room for 1 silver piece. You can get a modest room for 5 silver pieces.
Alright, how many of us are there? 9?
8.
8 of us? The cat still with us?
Yes.
I can sleep on the floor.
Yeah, or the bed.
And we can share a bed
How
with
many-
2 people.
I'll sleep in
what's-
the bathtub.
I'll sleep on the couch.
It's literally a room with just a cot. That's all it is.
I sleep on
For
the
the
bed.
How big are the rooms?
It comes like basically just a bedroom on the floor.
I go to bed.
It's a small bed. What?
How big are the rooms?
Probably about like fucking
4x4.
fucking what is it called?
Minecraft rooms.
10 by 15, probably. Probably 10 by 15. So you guys
That's
probably feel like
like
2 of them.
Minecraft
Two of you guys can probably sleep on the floor and the cat. Or something like that.
2 people can
They
share
only
a
have
room.
they,
Yeah, bed rules.
at this point they only have fucking like 5 rooms available.
I'm gonna sleep on the floor. It's not gonna be me.
Me and the cat can sleep on.
And then I get the
How about
Because
Me
I'm
and the
used to
girl get the
sleeping
bed.
on hard
Oh.
floors.
how about 2?
Well, the
Oh,
bed
just because you're a woman, you think you just have
the
the bed.
beds. Keep in mind that the beds only fucking hold can only fit 1 person. It's like a twin size bed. Basically.
Who says that?
Well,
Who
smaller.
thinks
It's smaller.
It's
Small.
4 and then there's modest. Okay.
Who's playing Minecraft?
Squalid, poor, and modest. And yeah. So how many rooms do you guys want? They have a sufficient amount of fucking
Damn.
4 rooms. Basically.
Where's my house?
And you got the whole
Sorry.
spot.
It's up to you guys.
Take 2 poor rooms.
Because we're poor. Aren't you poor?
I have 25 gold.
Did we ask?
That is 1 silver piece for each room. So how many rooms?
2.
2. Okay.
I have 1 silver piece. What do you cost it?
So,
The
when you guys-
women get their own.
You want you guys hand over a silver piece? Hurry up, we gotta hurry this up. Okay. So take it off your fucking character.
Damn it. I don't even know if I have any.
The special today is roast mutton and artichoke and a tankard of cider
Spike
for
cider?
11 copper pieces. There, we also have boiled legs and watercress with a tankard of mead, wheat bread and blue cheese with a mug of perry, boiled sausage and soft cheese and a tankard of mead, and boiled legs and soft cheese and a tankard of vellum. What are you guys looking for?
There's them down. But they're all packed.
Do you have soup?
So we have wheat bread and blue cheese.
Ew.
Blue
I have
cheese.
cheese. Oh, Kobe.
Well, are you guys gonna get anything to eat?
Do you have
You have water?
any fat pieces of meat?
Mine. Roast mutton.
We have
Yeah,
you.
mine. It's like the
And a
boss
tankard of
on the
cider, like
phone.
you said, apple juice, tankard of cider. A tankard of cider.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mug.
Yeah, like a big ass
Who's
mug.
playing Minecraft?
I'll take.
It's 11
How much?
copper.
How much would it be?
Wow,
How much would I get for a ramen shop? Like how
Can I
many?
join you?
Is it just
No.
one big giant piece of mutton?
You said what?
That's the meal. That's how much it costs.
Turn it
Oh.
on now.
Yeah, but I'm asking what specifically is in the meal. I just want to know because I'm curious.
Well, he said the anchored in the land.
Yeah, she's like a big ass fucking.
So like a steak and a drink.
You guys eating?
No.
You got dried
I
milk?
want some water.
There's bread. I mean, there's rations. as
Yeah, I'm
well.
asking for rations.
Rations. Yeah, sure. Fucking. What is it? It's like.
One copper.
I guess I'll sit down and eat some of them up.
You
How
can-
much is one silver transferred into copper?
10.
10.
Yeah, I could just give him 10 coppers. 10 silver.
Wait, so do I just give him a?
Coppers.
You said it's 11 copper.
11. So one silver, one
Yeah,
copper.
11 cups.
Which is like the most dumbest time for you to
You
say.
could have just done 10.
And how many silver?
No,
for,
this is how much they charge.
Or you could
Huh?
have just.
And how many silver for a gold piece?
10.
I mean, you can have 100 copper and make it gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. No currency to do.
5 silver pieces per ration.
5 silver.
That's
That's
cap.
That's
Well, here, look. I'll do you one better.
That's a joke.
You negotiate. You have
3
to-
silver pieces per.
A silver.
3 silver pieces, yes, that's how much it is per ration.
That's a rip-off. Prove me wrong.
3 silver pieces.
Prove me wrong. How much you make on a
That's
daily
30
rate?
copper.
That's like that.
That's 30 copper.
How come?
How much are you guys taking?
How come a freshly
While they're
made
arguing,
lamb
eating my.
costs
I'm
less
drinking my
because
water.
a ration of fucking crap?
Because that's how it is. That's how D&D works.
Don't talk to me. No, no.
I said
So
that.
take some of that.
Don't talk to me. I argue.
That's where they get
I'm
most
a
of the money
Karen.
from.
No, I'm a Karen. I want to see your manager.
And plus the ration isn't just.
I want to see your manager.
The ration is
I want to see your manager.
the ration
I'm prepared to
includes
roll.
everything.
I have
You have to download it.
a double proficiency in
Wait, on PC.
persuasion. I'm ready.
A lot.
Addis.
Okay.
I'm ready.
The door begins to walk up.
And download
Yeah,
it.
they
I'm
can
gonna get
handle it. We're
I
having
want
our-
nobody to add me.
Wait, what?
we're having our own.
I was gonna show you.
Wait, so what?
I'm waiting for the manager. That's
Your
what my
skin's
character is doing.
stupid. My skin is cool.
My literally worst
The
skin of
manager
the
questions you
matrix.
guys. The manager, the owner. Questions you guys.
Approaches them. I'm sitting down.
I'm just sitting down drinking
I
water.
already ordered food.
How many did you guys want to go?
Why?
Give me that. Go where?
I don't know them.
Alright.
What's the owner look like?
Old male dwarf.
Old milk. Milk?
Ah, they're still stocky.
Give me
I'm
some
gonna
sugar.
We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot of things. I don't know if you heard.
I'm eating without them.
Vern doesn't exist anymore. I dropped that on. I just drop it on.
I need
Give
you
me
guys
that
to get
pen.
No.
What pen?
out.
The blue one.
The blue one.
Or my pen.
And he offers you guys 5 silver pieces
But
for
this-
your troubles. But he says, unfortunately, I need you guys to get out.
Why? We just paid for the room.
Because you guys came with him.
Tyler, get the fuck out.
Skyler, get out!
You guys are refunded your silver pieces.
Wait, Can I use zone of
And we get
food?
+3.
I don't know what that means.
Plus 5.
Can I use
So
zone
you
of
guys get 7 silver pieces back.
Can I use
How
zone
much
of
per
So 7?
individual?
You get the silver. You get 7 silver.
So if I have 7,
Can I use zone of truth?
Yeah.
To see if he's telling the truth?
For what?
For what?
For you!
They know they're casting magic. What? I argued that dried meat's more expensive than fresh
I
meat.
walked out.
Oh, wait!
Everyone
too.
walks up.
I will walk
Alexandria.
I have a valid fucking point.
We're in Alexandria now.
Well, because the rations they include a whole meal, basically, which is.
No, I don't want to hold me. I want dried meat. Just
That's why.
fucking
That's why, and this
bread. Salted bread.
basically consists of like 3 meals. A ration consists of like 3 meals.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
Technically, it does.
No.
Wait, what are you guys going to do?
You're full of shit.
Find somewhere else.
I'm walking to the butcher shop.
What's it?
I'm looking for boys.
Stop.
Boys? Alright, what are you going to do?
I'm going to the butcher. What the fuck? The boys.
I'm busy
Yeah,
causing a
what
scene.
if somebody would let me stay at their house?
He's just fucking. What the fuck? You end up going to
Barbie girl.
I mean,
Barbie girl.
butcher, right? Okay.
She's a
You're end up approaching the butcher, and what can I do for you today?
Looking to buy any meat.
Okay, what kind of meat specifically?
cow.
Like you
I got 10 fish
Okay.
and 68 pounds of meat. Some of that is alligator meat, unless we ate that first.
I feel like we should have ate that first.
Yeah, then so we ate.
That was from a long time ago.
We have nothing but cow meat.
Okay. So what do you want?
Because I'd rather sell it now if it's gonna go to spoil.
Salted, dried meat
I mean, it'll probably last you a while and shit. You can
for
leave it out.
rations. It isn't too
Ask him how much
fucking silver.
to sell, and he's with me.
Well, you're looking at the wrong guy. I'm the one that chops it up and sells it. I don't buy.
Skylar, do you talking?
No, I'm causing a scene
You're
for the
causing a
tavern.
scene in front of the tavern.
Oh,
You see those Karens that are always young?
so you don't buy it?
They only have like fresh, like cooked meat, basically. Doesn't matter.
I'm
You know where I
not placed
could
in
sell
mine
something.
because
Oh, that's
I would just ask around, maybe. Fucking, tell one of the fucking stalls. Because they have stalls up in front that sell fruits and vegetables and shit. You can probably tell them to sell some of the meat for you. And fucking what's called, you'll get a percentage back, but they'll obviously have to receive a percentage too.
oh my
You
god,
have to
that's
know
not
how
right.
to preserve meat for longer periods of time.
Salt. Or wrap it up or something.
Do you have any
Alright.
salt?
I don't think he would have salt. Would he have salt?
Yeah.
Do
he,
you have
he
salt?
would, but at this in this day and age, what's called salt would be extremely rare. Well, not extremely rare, but fucking it's really common. People used to go to war for salt back then.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
because salt preserves meat, basically.
say thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Who's with me, by the way?
I don't know, just fucking grip back.
Oh.
Alexandria too. Well, that's what. Anything else?
I go up to.
Have I won my argument?
Yeah, alright, what else?
I'm walking around looking for any stalls.
Yeah.
I'll go to the nearest one.
Yep.
And I say how much for this meat, and I take out like the big.
Why are you actively trying to sell meat?
I'm trying to sell half of it. Okay.
You're
Why
trying
don't you
to
sell
fucking
it? That should last you
trinkets.
probably a couple of days.
Yeah, but it'll spoil, won't it?
Yeah, after
Yeah,
a couple days, so
that's
we
not
eat
bad.
it.
Yeah, just as long
And
as
we
you
trap
keep eating it and shit, then you get the fine. Well, if you guys want, you can still say that you kept your rations instead. I'll give you back the 7 rations, just take off 7 of the meat. It'll probably last you like another 2 days from what you can tell.
That's fine.
Alright, we gotta get this shit going.
I'll sell some of my fish. How much for 10 fish? I don't need the fish anymore.
I'll give you a silver. Pretty common around here, so I can do.
Gosh, and I hate you.
Yeah, I'm arguing the exact same reason.
Fuck. I'm fine.
Didn't you come with them?
Huh?
The shopkeeper fucking says, didn't you come with them? And she points at
The guy who's currently yelling at someone in front of the tavern.
yeah, whatever, the woman that's yelling.
Yeah, you're in a stall on the street and she's pointing at me yelling.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, 1 silver piece.
I'm just a man trying to sell his fish.
Yeah, 1 silver piece.
I've heard better and I walk off.
That's fine.
All you mean to
Me too, I've heard better too. Alright, man. What are you guys gonna be doing at this point?
Have I won?
Say it. Are you guys gonna take off or what?
We still have to go to the city.
How far away from the city are we?
You guys probably don't even know.
You could ask.
I'm busy in an argument.
Oh.
I can't just stop like, hey, I have a question. How far away are we
Yeah.
from Alterwood Keep?
What do I have? What do I need to do?
I mean, you guys asked and shit.
Any blacksmiths actually around?
Probably light armor, basically.
Light armors.
What are you gonna use?
Well,
Because
Can
they're
you
not
put one
really.
of these chairs?
Too
You use your
invested.
bare chest.
Turn around so I can
Well, because they're not too invested into like fucking like thick armor plating and shit, basically.
It's just local.
Yeah, basically. Just like fucking like town guards, like half plates and shit. That's probably the most armor that they have. Maybe some scale mail. Well, probably not even that. Takes too long for them.
Leather.
Yeah, basically. Definitely a bunch of leather. But yeah, what else are you guys up to?
I guess I'm just gonna walk around talking with the two that I'm with. until I hear until they catch up.
Until somebody throws a fucking punch at me.
Well, soon after what's called, I guess you guys can take off. You guys don't have nothing else though.
Nope.
Okay, survival check.
Leave on a bad note. I throw a bucket at somebody.
23.
Okay, yeah. Some days go by.
Already there.
And what's it called? You guys end up coming across basically an abandoned carriage on the side. It's tipped over.
Yeah, we should have stole a horse.
Or you guys can tell the distance from where you guys can tell the distance.
Say what?
Huh?
You what?
You guys can see an abandoned carriage
Okay.
that is tipped over
Okay.
a distance away.
Okay.
And yeah.
Ben,
So say the road is like that, right?
red flag.
Can I investigate?
Yeah. Say the road is like that. Basically, it's a little bit elevated and it almost dips down to like a fucking
Can I reach it?
like almost not a trench, but like it dips down to like
Ditch?
basically like a ditch, but it's not super deep. It's probably about like 2 feet down, and it's like tipped over in there.
Can I reach it?
Is there any vantage points
Huh?
for
Can
that?
I reach it?
You can go up to it.
I go up to it. Can I
I'm walking
investigate?
up to it with her.
Okay. Well, as you guys begin to go up to it, you guys notice basically the carriage is basically covering dead horses.
Yeah, bush.
There's dead horses, there's a whole bunch of blood all over the dirt. Okay. You guys are gonna investigate it more?
Yeah, that's roll.
Well, yeah, well, no, I'm telling you, so you guys find a morning star. Well, yeah, a mace. You want to take that? There's also
I want it.
a white shield
A white shield.
with a symbol of a gauntlet held upright.
Damn.
And yeah, from what the looks of it, the caravan does look salvageable.
What's the point of
We have
having
wood.
a horse?
You wood now?
We don't have any horses though.
We have you.
Yeah, you guys got 2 big ass guys and shit.
You're not wrong.
We have you and
So was
Big
it
Mac.
like an open back carriage or like a full on carriage?
What do you mean? From like yours?
Like
It's like the one that you guys have, basically.
a
It's just like
curtain,
almost like a wagon,
Like
basically.
a wagon, but like has like a cloth. over
Yeah,
it.
yeah, basically.
but the cloth is all bloody.
So we have a wagon.
I mean, you can use that water spell to clean it off.
I've already used 2 spells.
We long rested like
If
a
it's
bunch
a
of times.
cantrip, then you
Oh,
can keep
okay.
using it as much as you want.
It's not a cantrip.
We've been resting for days.
Oh,
If you pay attention,
sorry.
you go on. That's not.
You guys actually want me to push this carriage?
I don't know.
Can you just push
It'll
us?
probably take longer.
Yeah,
Can you just push us?
we'll just wait.
And we'll look suspicious.
Yeah.
2 men pushing a fucking carriage.
We're walking along unless we're being ambushed right now.
Boom.
We
So you
don't
guys
want
take
the
off.
carriage.
You guys want to take off? You guys don't want the carriage?
No.
Okay. Well, what about the mace and shield?
I guess
He
we just
took
got
the mace. I don't know the second shield.
I don't
I
want the shield.
don't. I'm gonna do this.
Well, you can you can probably take the shield too, and that actually I think is held in one hand, or you can take it.
I know, but I think right now I'm using it with 2 hands.
You do more damage.
Yeah, I'm using it.
All right, well,
Unless I can put it on my back.
well, yeah, you can do that, but it won't really give you fucking.
Doesn't give you. For aesthetics or to give it to someone.
Just no point.
Give it to the girl.
Oh!
Okay, well,
What's your fighting style?
Give it to Rocky.
Lucky.
No, he said.
I walk up to Alexandria and I say,
what's your fighting style?
no,
That makes sense for.
will this be of use to you?
I mean, huh?
I walk up to Alexandria with the shield and I say, will this come?
No.
I mean, no.
Grim that goes up and he just. I'll just say.
That's very rude.
Okay, whatever.
I take it. And
Soon
then
after, as you guys are walking, where's your miniature?
In
Dead.
in the
There. There was too many people to take care of.
You guys know that? Okay, you guys are gonna take off.
Yeah.
This is what you guys noticed.
Yeah,
All the guys, basically.
yeah.
Okay, you guys come across technically a beggar, basically. You guys notice him off a distance away.
No.
As he's like almost passing back.
I actively walk into the tree line.
I walk in the grass.
Yeah, actively walk to the side.
Around.
Okay, you guys walk around him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you better fucking walk around.
Okay, so do you guys.
No, I swear to God, if
I'll
you do
walk
not walk around him, I'm going to
Walk
punch your
around, I don't
ass.
care.
What's called he begins to
Andre.
it's like that.
I walk
Odds are even.
actively.
Odds are even.
Odds.
Even.
What do you want odds to be?
I'm the
I don't.
Even.
Okay, odds is I don't. Oh shit.
What he get?
I got a 5.
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh,
I'm
wait.
approaching him.
Never mind.
No.
No, because it's an odds. No, I'm not approaching.
Alexandria approaches him.
Alexander, this is why nobody loved you.
This is why we can't have anything.
Well, what, do you guys want her to or not?
No, I
Your girlfriend,
drag her.
sir.
I grab her
Okay. Yeah.
Other way.
and I pull her away.
What's called? He begins to walk past you guys, and I guess he just stops and he said, "Can you guys help me?"
No.
Nope.
No one looks at him. No, not even
You guys
that.
help me.
Nobody bats an
I
eye.
look back with
No,
fucking eyes.
nobody bats an eye.
He began to say, "I'm trying to get to one of the villages over there."
Tower bear.
I just want a ration. That's all I want. I just want a ration.
So do we.
Spare me a ration. I've not eaten in like 3-4 days.
You should be dead by then.
By then,
I feel so
there's a
bad.
village with a cow you can have.
Oh
she
my
says, "I'll give you a
God.
bracelet,
No.
a small iron bracelet, please."
No.
I walk up to him and I give him 5 fish.
Fuck.
Fish.
5.
Yeah,
Can I detect magic on the bracelet?
Fucking.
Oh yeah,
I
choose
have 10 fish.
Question.
I'm giving half my fish.
No,
Question.
They work for the meat. I'm not giving them
Yeah.
him the meat. I'm giving him the fish that I
Fine.
What's your question?
No, I'm not answering anymore.
What's going
Just shut
on? He begins to say that, well, he appreciates it. He said that he was just coming over here to one of the villages to meet up with one of his brothers in search of a new beginning. He was going to say that what's called, that one of the mines, like, way the fuck over there, at the Dead Dragon Chasm.
Oh,
And
no.
it's currently full of just evil creatures, basically. And that he wanted food. He ran out a while back. And that he fears that if he doesn't get any food, that he wouldn't make it to it.
In what direction?
This is a sob story.
You don't like those.
It's a sob story to make us feel bad.
And yeah, what's good? He says that the mines were recently filled with a whole bunch of monsters because of after their mining hole.
Monsters?
No.
But
I know.
what's called? He thanks you. He said
For children.
he said the bracelet is probably worth around like 3, maybe 4 gold, 5, some shit, maybe
What's it
6.
look like?
It's just a small iron bracelet.
No. I'm paying attention.
After he takes off,
Alright, so thanks. We're in a rush and we walk.
Okay.
And I just put the bracelet.
Why
Can I
did you?
detect magic? 100%.
I took the bracelet.
Yeah, well,
It was shiny.
it's like magic. There's no magic coming.
Oh.
Just seems like a nice
I just
fancy
read it.
bracelet. Iron bracelet.
So if he had a nice bracelet, he lied it. He traded for food.
We can go trade for food.
We have a shit ton of food, okay? Calm down. We have like 68 pounds of meat.
Wait until I get to level 3 and I can make 45.
S.
What's the restriction on that? Like, what does it say? Can you make as much as you want?
It costs us a spot.
Oh, shit.
Let's just chase around for me.
That is so disrespectful. You didn't even take 2 naked.
What is everybody's past perception?
Oh, 23. I don't know. It's on my card.
What's
Well, because I don't know if you guys have updated it.
What does that mean?
Yeah, we have it.
No,
And
because we
plus-
don't upgrade our
perception.
stats. We don't upgrade our stats.
What's my perception?
10 plus your perception. It
Where's
should be
that at?
on the right. Wisdom, I think.
12.
Where you saw this deception?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind, this one. It's right above survival.
12. What?
Oh, 12.
Aura, I believe, has the highest.
who?
You.
What do you want me to do?
I'm saying you have the highest past perception. And send those she's over there, Julio.
I don't even know how to check passive.
We're getting into a fight at this rate.
I don't know how to check for passive perception.
No, that's what you have. You just have it. That's what the point of this passive.
Where's our PP?
Not baby. Okay. As you guys begin to travel, you guys notice some running from across the streets.
What the fuck?
Like for one
Who is
Aro
coming
specifically
here?
notices.
Who's Aro?
Oh, look at him go.
He said, wow, look at him go.
You guys notice this one guy off in the distance over there.
Why is he white?
Send him up over there.
That's kind of
White
racist.
Right there.
Oh yeah, we already ran into them.
He comes up from right there. The man right there.
Ooh, we just did something bad, didn't we?
I say, who are you?
He's a distance away basically and shit. Just when you guys have to yell at one another.
How much
He's
is- yeah.
approaching you guys with a fucking weapon in hand.
I grab my axe and I ready it 3 swings.
Can I?
I yell,
Heavy swings.
what are your intentions?
Also basically about you guys did end up traveling, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
One action.
subtract fucking. What's it called? Another 16 rations.
16.
Yeah, 16 rations.
What about meat? Does that include
Split
Oh,
ends.
well, that's what I'm saying. Just me overall. Me, whatever. Fuck no.
16?
Yeah, 16.
We split it over like 24 hours.
No, it doesn't.
I was talking about the egg.
Shut up. No, I was kidding.
Shut up. I
Alright.
hate pieces of paper.
And fucking what's it called? Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
Kindly approaching you guys.
Did you not just?
Well,
What are your intentions of setting?
That's what she yells.
he's not saying nothing. As he begins to approach you guys even closer.
You shatter.
I guess I have my blade ready to go.
I have fireball ready.
Can I blind them?
Hand me the miniature.
It's my father.
Hand me the miniature.
You suck at catching them.
He walks. He's like that close to you guys and shit. He's looking at you guys at that point.
Bitch.
What's the vibe again?
No, almost like he's trying to. Seems almost like he's sizing you up.
We're all
I
short.
give him like a soft nod.
You like to hit kids, huh?
Whoa.
And he walks past you guys.
What? Fucking bitch.
He comes up and just.
I unready my fireball.
Okay.
Wait, that face. I should
What? How is it like? What? So what?
I don't know what I do. Never.
Okay.
Don't listen to me.
As he, well, I say move your miniatures forward.
No,
You're still
no.
walking the ship and proceed forward. Arrow flies out from the trees and shit.
What the fuck?
Everybody roll initiative.
I fucking
Damn it.
knew some
Look, this is finding some good.
Fucking
Stop
And-
eating paper.
And a few cultists jump down from the trees.
What the fuck?
Hand those.
What's initiative?
Well, 20 plus your initiative next year, huh? And we use the bathroom.
No,
We gotta stand up those trees on the map.
26.
Fuck.
I'll be back.
Where is it? Oh,
It's next to your house.
16. Who cares?
Wow.
Sir.
Alright, put down your mission.
No, fuck you.
You said you're the one waiting for combat.
Oh, can I get that marked off?
What?
Oh, you rolled in that one.
I already have that one.
Hey,
But
hey.
it says use my equipment, and I use my net
Did Minecraft download?
to meat.
No,
Give me your account so I can add you.
I didn't download it.
He doesn't want to put.
Can I strangle somebody?
I guess did you donate to someone in need?
No.
I did.
That's a lie.
On Facebook?
We forced you.
No, no,
Oh
fuck
no, you guys didn't want to donate food. I did it.
We did.
Oh, I have that one off already.
What the
When
fuck?
did you do that? When did you?
When we very first started, when that little boy was crying.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna use Alexandria to build a closer bond with the party.
Dang, I haven't
I
been
guess I
mean to
described my
nobody.
downtime with an argument with a tavern.
Daniel! Can I mark off use your equipment section of the note?
What?
Can I mark off use your equipment section of the note since I used the net?
Can you mark off what?
Use your equipment section of note.
Oh, yeah.
I can mark that off
Yeah.
since I used my net.
Have you ever been a
I wanted to.
Damn it!
I won't be a healing cleric.
Okay. Stand up that chair over there.
Well,
Can you play for me? Because I'm already bathroom breakers. Please and thank you.
Okay, you roll 20 and up.
And what?
Roll
It's a
20.
it's a 9.
Nah, nah. Wait, that doesn't even matter.
20 and up.
26.
Hey, that's how I got 9.
Okay, 15 and what? 20 right here?
16.
Gross.
Would you roll with my dice? My die?
No.
You're welcome.
What's called 10 and up. 16. Okay.
And then
What
He's
does
last.
he have?
Carl got a 9.
Can I crit? Damn.
There's one channel divinity. What's that? No idea. What does it say? What a fucking joke.
Vern, start us off. You go first.
Who's where?
These cultists right there's currently 4. Similar to that chair right there, there's 4 cultists currently surrounding you guys from what you guys can tell.
Oh, I'm gonna stab this man.
You went up running towards them and shit. And what's called, as soon as he drives off from the tree, you immediately start charging towards him. As he's trying to fucking catch his balance, what's called.
17.
Yep, you stab right into him. Go for roll for damage.
What is out of that combat?
16 damage.
What is out of combat action?
What do you mean?
Out of combat action. On the bingo card.
Like do something out of combat, basically. So like an action, something like attack something.
Oh,
That's a
never
spell.
mind.
Well, you can mark it out
Maybe
too because
punch
he
a
did cast a
baby.
spell earlier. Remember to, I guess, fireball for acid or whatever,
I can work it out.
like that, basically. Yeah. But yeah. How much damage did you get?
18.
How much?
18.
18.
Yeah.
18 points of damage.
6. 6. And then I have plus 6.
Wait, how the fuck are you getting all that? What the fuck?
Huh? What?
How are you getting all that?
Because I got the sneak attack.
Oh yeah, true. How'd you get the sneak attack?
As long as I'm soloing somebody.
As your what?
I forgot I could
Soloing
do
somebody.
Oh, alright.
So as long as they don't outnumber me, I get sneak attack.
Alright, well, fucking, he
I can
falls
use this
dead,
for
and you fucking
cantrip.
just stab him right in the stomach because he's just
Yeah.
I am one of the strongest rogues.
Alright, Ingris, your turn.
This is
What
what
do you want
happens
to
when
do?
you made me a rogue.
You notice that fucking, Vern shoots off into the distance, pushing one of the fucking cultists. He's still trying to catch his balance. He stabs right in the stomach.
How far away is 30?
Clutching his belly. Huh?
How far forward is 30?
Probably about 6. Your character right there. Well, your character's up to right there.
What about to the one behind me? Can I make it to that one?
Damn.
No. It'll probably be a little bit off.
I have to move, and I won't even make it.
When did he have
Unless you have a thrown axe. Unless you just want to spray or something. I don't know. What's
But then I can't attack if I spam. 'cause
True.
I don't know his
I don't know.
spells. What the fuck?
Come on forward.
What is this?
To the
these
crease. To the crease. To the crease.
Yeah, to the crease. Right there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. That's it? Or you don't have throwing axe or anything?
Anything that's throwable.
After that was going to be...
Me.
Who is next?
Me.
Yep, Zenaida.
Firebolt.
Fucking,
Damn it. Can I reach that one?
Yeah, you guys are, like I'm saying, you guys are currently surrounded. There's 2 cultists off in the distance where Ingris was heading towards. And there's 2 of them right next to you. You guys ended up taking one of them out. But yeah, you can't hit him.
So I roll right?
Yes, I believe.
When
What happened?
I killed a
You guys
guy.
are surrounded by cultists. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
The one that
I
comes,
Well-
killed a guy.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
Hit.
Sit.
I'm actually gonna push you.
You're
I
welcome.
said you can always click. That's what he does.
2 damage.
Oh, wait.
You
You're
just
on
keep
12?
using sacred
Okay,
flame.
yeah, hit.
Wait, right?
How much damage?
2.
How much do I add? What do I add this to?
It's your roll. It's your d20 roll.
Okay,
No. What'd you roll to you? What would you roll? Total. To hit. No, to hit, not damage. To hit. 12, okay. Alright. And how much damage? 2?
2.
Okay, you dealt 2 damage to that guy right there. And it takes a fucking, what was it?
Fireball.
Fireball? Okay, it takes a fireball,
Is that
right?
fire?
Huh?
No.
No.
That works.
What's called you? He ends up taking a fucking fireball, almost like hitting the top of his like hood of his robe, and it gets knocked back. I thought was going to be your ally's turn. These guys will run off over here. Here's a pole. Head over there. This motherfucker will charge straight over there. Wow, running. And Alexander will begin to move back.
You could have dashed.
She's useless.
Oh,
Julio.
true. But he didn't. He will end up laying an attack on the fucking cultist right there. That is a hit. And Hazel Paul will 2 as well. Missing.
That's why you can't keep the
That was called- He going back in the fucking swinging back his
What did
fucking
you say?
daggers just stabbing deep into the guy's fucking belly. And yeah. That is the end of his turn. Well, yeah, that's the end of their turn. You guys turn.
Me?
Well, oh no, my bad. Hold on. The cultists will begin to attack. Right here.
Hey!
laying off one shot on Grimbeck right here, stabbing him. Almost making a small little nick on his shoulder. Those two guys over there will shoot off 2 crossbow bolts, like crossbow bolts at you. Well, yeah, at you, Ingris. And that is a miss. Both of them miss as they fly right past you. And yes, I thought it was going to be Aro, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
Who?
Which one? Which one?
The one on the far right. Alright, the one that Ingris is going towards. He had to make a dex save, right? Dex save. Okay, hit. You hit. You managed to land a hit. Square in his chest.
I'm pretty sure it was the one you used. You'll check.
The max damage for a non-crit is 26.
Goddamn.
Just the language.
God damn.
Sacred Flame.
After that was called Vern, you are up next. So I don't know if you want to get your
You're
shit.
not dead? You're not dead, right?
Who?
That right one's
Nope.
not dead.
I am assuming not.
4 damage.
Huh?
4 damage from Sacred
I'm,
Flame.
4 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Do I add something or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dash, which I'm gonna assume
Yep.
is just like right above him.
Yep.
Use it there.
You can probably throw a dagger at him.
No, because I dashed. So
Oh, yeah, true. Alright, Ingris, you're up next.
I'm guessing you can reach someone in front of me now.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
Charging at him.
You and Vern are right next to each other.
I'm just swinging at him with my axe.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Maybe.
$18.
Hit it. Hit.
Just like I did.
Not doing this.
12.
This is
12,
not a 12. I forgot what the D10 looks like.
Weird,
This one?
Wait, what? I did not hit it.
What? D10?
I get a
That,
D6. For radiant slash necrotic.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Where'd you get that?
I bought it online.
10, 2 plus.
9.
I'm making it necrotic. So 10 in total damage. It's 10, that's 12, and then plus 4. 16.
Alright, yeah. You end up touching him and fucking take a big ass hack at him with your red axe. And fucking get a session up in his belly and shit, and fucking some of his intestines begin to drip out almost at your feet. And after that was called he is dead. Knock him out.
Sick.
Next is Zenaida, your turn.
You better one shot him like we all did.
Zenaida, your turn.
Sorry, I was watching Steve from Blue's Clues. He's bald now.
You're having way too much. Just like how you killed the cow.
Fireball. Okay.
Roll a hit.
Roll 20. And that is 6. 6.
Roll.
9.
Nice hit.
Yeah.
Misses a flat right over your shoulder.
Wow,
after
you
that was
suck.
And it's your turn.
NPCs. They
I
will
was looking for
end up
that.
landing off 2 shots.
Where were you?
Next, one of them landing on the cultist right there. Knocking him over dead. Scream that fucking stabs him right in the fucking right in between the shoulder blades or whatever. Yes. Right in the fucking the traps or whatever. And yeah.
10, 4, 5,
These guys will begin to run after. Move this guy right next to move
Sorry, y'all dead.
Ebra right next to that last cultist right over there.
What?
Fucking yay.
Where? Where is he?
The guy falling on the ground and use life alert.
That is the end of his turn.
Life alert.
Next is gonna be their turn, and they will lay off fucking a shot from a fucking crossbow bolt towards Ebra, landing a shot. And fucking pierces deep into his fucking chest. And okay. The hit seems quite effective as Ebra is currently on the floor at this point. Touching the thing. At this point, Arlo, your turn.
I want to use a good thing.
You get shot in the chest by a crossbow bolt.
I want to
It tank it like a man. It's because he's not
I want to use Sacred Flame.
It's because you're playing.
Yeah. I'm gonna Sacred Flame.
Even though you won.
Oh, yeah. Step.
Alright.
Okay.
Useless.
Alright.
At least I'm doing damage.
Vern, your turn.
Alright, John.
You're gonna press and do the final cultist right there.
Yeah. Never fucking mind. 9.
Miss. Okay. And that was called Ingris, your turn.
Do I reach him?
Yes.
I take it. Big ass swing at him with my axe. If I can stand up.
Over.
You're not done treat.
At this point, you would be hitting at advantage.
Oh, with it.
Yes, with advantage. Because Everett is technically standing across from supposed to be right next to him.
22.
Roll for damage.
No, you roll for damage. Yeah, what if we made him roll for damage?
He falls dead. Most call it fucking run right behind him, shit, stab your fucking react, he just goes back. Arch in his back, currently
Oh my
falls
God.
then. Forward.
What? Oh my god.
What?
You said, oh my god.
And yeah, he is dead. That's fine.
Oh my god!
What is he gonna be doing? Now that
Search
Keep
your
going.
own. Nope, search.
Search.
Oh, can I take a cloak?
yeah, if you want. They are red cloaks, but keep in mind that some of them are singed a little bit.
Just get the ones you missed.
Yeah.
I still have my bear hat.
I just want a cloak so I can hide my horns.
Okay.
They're at an awkward stage right now.
They look weird.
Just wear a beanie.
They're just
They look weird. I just want you to know that.
They have some daggers and some fucking cross what's it called? Short bows or
We're
whatever.
looking for information.
Yeah. Investigate check.
Alright, well, it's a flat roll because I know I don't have any intelligence. 12.
You just cut yourself down?
Yeah. Ha! What are you? You're playing an Ed game.
Alright, yeah. What's called you end up fucking a person now. And what's called you end up finding a note on them that is saying to retrieve the ring.
look what you did.
You made him kill a cow.
Keep that ring in the box.
It is said.
Swallow it.
Basically, it's given. The note also has information on your guys' group. Take a look.
Like what?
The group is traveling with 2 women and the rest are dudes.
Yeah, the group that is traveling with, from what they can tell, 2 fucking
Teenage girls.
two women and 5 men. From what they can tell. From the last time they seen you guys. They're saying that what's called one of them is a
Let's lose the NPC.
one of them is saying the other is saying a scrawny pirate. The other one is saying a buff child. One of them is saying
Is that
a buff blonde haired child.
You.
And
Me?
Yeah.
Who said I was blonde?
Block it.
I've heard it before.
Oh, blonde.
what's called it was also saying that a skinny athletic child and also fucking a short funny looking child with gray hair with black hair. Or brownish hair.
Me or who?
Giving like descriptions like that so you guys can figure
Your
out
mama.
you guys can figure it out amongst yourselves. And yeah.
We need to lose the NPCs.
Yes. At this point, yeah, it is whatever you guys want to do.
It's no first to lose the
Alright,
NPCs.
we know they got information. Let's keep going.
Soon after, you guys end up arriving at Alterwood Keep.
Thank God. Is it
For
destroyed?
real? Are you lying to us?
Is it destroyed?
Do we get XP?
Is it destroyed?
We still have 30 minutes.
Is it destroyed?
You guys are currently a distance away from Alterwood Keep. You guys,
Is it on
you guys,
fire?
You guys can see it a distance away, and it is not on fire.
Alright.
Uh,
It collapsed.
So yes, what's called you guys end up approaching the fucking city, and what's called all the rest of the NPCs basically get all jumpy, especially fucking Grimdack. He gets all jumpy and wants to
Who's
hurry up and get
Grimdack?
there.
One of the
Are we
NPCs.
gonna find their families so we can leave them?
Please. I don't want them stealing our rations anymore.
Alright, man.
We took care of your kids, you owe us.
Yes, so you guys managed to get
We
to
babysat.
fucking Alterwood Keep finally.
We did
And
things.
Yes. After approaching the fucking thing, after
We're
approaching,
scarred.
after approaching, you guys are met by a
Maybe if you fucking
gigantic.
hit him harder.
After you guys fucking get there, you guys are met by a gigantic fucking wall, stone wall,
Damn.
and the town guards are awaiting.
Waiting.
The guards are nice, are basically waiting for you at the gates, and they're saying, "Where are you guys coming from?"
Why does refugees
we're
mean-
refugees from Blackburn.
That's what I was gonna say.
I cut you
From
off.
Blackburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's called, they begin to get all fucking frantic, basically.
Our city was horribly destroyed.
Yeah, one of the guards begins to yell at fucking some of the other people to tell them to open up the gate immediately, and all the knights fucking begin to fucking I guess form a circle around you guys, and they say,
I go like this.
and they say, when you guys are in here, do not cast any magic at all whatsoever.
Damn it.
Magic is
Alright.
forbidden in here,
That makes sense.
No, wait, I need magic though.
unless it is holy magic. From a priest or something of the sort. But yeah, what's called, as you guys begin to travel into the fucking city, there's commoners that are fucking moving all around, making a lot of commotion and shit. And as the gates open, the commoners begin to realize what the fuck is going on, and everyone stands off to the side, basically, and all the commotion dies down. So you guys are currently surrounded by like about 20 guards, something like that, 20 knights, in shining fucking armor. Fucking
Or stretch old
yeah,
situation.
at this point, fucking the commoners are currently whispering to one another and staring at you guys and shit.
Anybody we recognize?
And yes, like I'm saying, they're whispering to one another and shit, and all is heard. Literally, it's so silent, basically, that all you guys hear is fucking the occasional squeak of the caravan wheel. Well, they loaded onto caravan basically to travel you through because they're assuming that you're tired. And yeah, all you guys can hear is just the occasional squeak of the caravan wheel, basically. After that was called, the guards begin to help all you guys down. And you guys begin to fucking travel through like, I guess like tightly knit roads and large fucking mountain-like houses, basically and shit. And fucking, they help all you guys down. They bring you into shelter and they fucking end up taking you into some of their barracks to, I guess, end up taking care of you guys. And yes, they basically bring you into like a mess hall or something like that, basically for you guys to relax and die down. And a whole bunch of them begin to ask you questions and shit, asking you fucking what is it that was going down in Blackburn.
Well, am I doing it?
You're the talkative one. You're the
I don't-
bullish one.
Has to be a
There was a festival
Yeah.
held by the White Torch nobleman.
Yeah.
And then they summoned some angel.
Mhm.
And then demons came.
Angel turned out to
And then
be.
they kind of just fucked up the city.
They just
Yeah.
have to be the
And we sent out multiple caravans. And we just arrived after being ambushed by cultists.
Where's the rest of the convoy?
Gone. If they're not here, I have no idea.
They did.
We've been
Do
ambushed.
you guys know what day it is?
No.
September 4th.
I assume we've been gone for
A month.
yeah, about a month.
You go down to the Schmidt, it's the 29th.
Okay.
Today is the 29th.
You guys are keeping track.
Damn.
Okay.
I said it was like July 13th when we first started writing.
Yeah.
July, it is
Hold
July 29th of 1489.
Boom.
That hasn't been long.
It says you guys are
Yeah, it was.
Boom.
No, it was April 13th,
Oh.
1486.
April 14th.
Get it right.
Okay, then yes. It's currently April 29th. April 29th of 1489.
Also, that wasn't that long.
And he said it was called, you guys are,
Late.
no, you guys are approximately 2 days early.
Huh?
2 days early.
You were expecting us?
Slow
Well,
motherfucker.
we're not expecting anyone to be here until 2 days from now.
Well, we've been ambushed by several cultists. Might want to keep that in check.
He begins to tell off some of the knights to, I guess, fucking, increase like perimeter basically and shit. So I guess keep them away from the keep basically or whatever.
What's with all the security?
It is very heavily fortified. Kingdom.
For us.
Yeah, what's wrong with us?
You guys are the only people here.
Yes.
From Blackburn. Everyone else, like we're saying, is late. So
You think we're gonna kill you?
no.
On a
You
horn
better
we don't
think
want
fast
anything
because
to
this
I
happen.
hang my horns.
We don't want anything to happen to you guys because fucking you guys are the only ones that we've heard of from Blackburn. So
We've been through a lot, so if we could have some.
So I think we should live in a
that'd be
castle.
I'm napping.
I think we should stop killing cows.
Shut up.
so what's called? They begin to fucking tell the chefs and all that shit to muster up some food. Lay up some veg and all that shit for you guys to rest.
I'm a vegetarian.
So yes, you guys can long rest.
eating meat and you killed a cow.
I'm just kidding.
So at this point, you guys can long rest or whatever if you guys want again, basically.
Absolutely.
And what's called during your long rest, fucking what's called you guys are told that the king is waiting for you guys.
Check.
And once you guys pay him a fucking visit, when you guys are
Do
rested,
they actually say that word?
and once you guys pay him a visit, then you guys must pay him a visit,
Okay, I'm going now.
and to not keep him waiting.
Okay, let's go.
Go.
He's not my king.
They say
Shut up, Julio.
This is my other section.
they say dress appropriately and
Well,
be-
what? Yeah,
You
because we're
got
refugees. We
and
just
be
have the
on your
fancy
best
clothes.
behavior.
We got the fancy clothes.
I rip
clothes
off my loincloth.
I taught down the tavern, okay?
We have no money and no clothes. Are you going to provide for us?
Ow.
What you wear, he says what you guys are wearing is fine,
I'm covered in blood.
but they well, I'm assuming you
I don't have a shirt. I am bare chested.
His nipples are showing.
What's called like he says what's called
Some icy nipples.
he said what you guys are wearing is perfectly fine. Just make sure you end up washing it. As a matter of fact, one of the ladies actually comes and takes some of your clothing, gives you some like I guess garments to throw on like a robe or something like that.
Not
Take a
my
sack.
bare hat.
Look that way.
And then what's called so they end up fucking giving you some I guess some of their clothing and shit like almost like old vintage clothing and shit. And fucking after that they hand you back your clothing all washed and pristine basically.
Cute.
And yeah, what's called at this point, fucking exhaustion really starts to hit you guys basically.
I start slumping.
And yes, what's called he says so yes, dress appropriately, make sure everything is all appropriately fucking suited.
Yes, ma'am.
And
You guys have hair
you want to talk
ties?
to a man.
Yes.
I am very
Yes,
tired.
And yes, when you guys are ready, we can leave.
You guys have hair ties?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not hearing nobody.
What's called there is women's nights basically, or women guards and shit. And
Yes, ma'am.
are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We're not napping first.
Well, I'm assuming you guys basically this long rest is gonna be all together basically. So this is like an 8-hour long rest. So you guys basically rest for like about 4 hours.
No more jet lag.
And yes, what's called you guys are currently being escorted once again by the guards. And at this point, there's currently about 30, maybe even 40 and shit. Just literally fucking I guess trying to keep the commoners away from you guys basically. And fucking and some of them are taking up positions. So there are some of them that are I guess leading the way basically. Some that are staying in the rear and the sides and all that shit basically. Not just surrounding you, but kind of more a little bit more spread out too. And then yeah, you guys begin to travel through the crowds of people, passing various houses and shops that are tightly packed and well made. And eventually you guys end up approaching the keep.
What is that? Do you have a
Uh,
definition?
you guys approach a giant stone wall.
Like the actual
with a-
castle.
Yes,
Oh.
with the king's residence basically.
Is there a moat?
No.
Is this Soul Eater?
Damn.
What's called so yes, you guys end up approaching a giant stone wall with a large wooden gate. The guards at the top of the wall open the gate to allow you guys in, and you guys are greeted by yet another stone building inside of the keep. And you guys enter a small room. And Aro, you end up noticing as you look up that there's knights holding crossbows that are staring down at you guys from the fucking the slits out.
walls?
Yeah, basically, it's like a tall ass tower, about 20 feet tall, and there's guards at the very top.
In the windows of the.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So fucking, it's technically, if they were to get raided, there's people in there, they would close the doors and they would shoot arrows down from the top.
That's stupid.
So we're ready.
So yes, and
Shit.
what's called, they tell you to wait right here.
Yeah.
In this room.
Shit.
A couple of the knights end up slipping away towards one of the doors over there. And the knights end up forming a line to block line of sight from you guys to actually look into the room. And soon after you guys are escorted into the room, that is furnished with fancy, expensive furniture, and the room leads the room leads to a giant staircase that goes from wall to wall, basically, probably about like 5-6 steps, so it's like that high, so it's elevated. And you guys see a wooden door at the very end of it. And as you guys are basically escorted to the doors, some of the guards begin to split off towards some of the pillars that are holding up the ceiling. And 4 guards are left escorting you. And they finally open the door for you. And 2 of the guards end up entering. And then you guys follow right behind. And then 2 guards follow right behind you guys. And the king is sitting at his throne with his wife and his 2 children, prince and the princess. And as you guys basically proceed, all 8 of you, I'm assuming, would stand somewhat of a formation, basically.
Ladies first.
And he begins to ask you, a variety of questions, and asks, "Why is it that you arrived on such a short notice?"
We're fast people.
We're fast people.
You see how long her legs are?
Can you tell me what exactly happened down in Vern?
People die.
On the day of the incident, there was a fair held by the White Dwarf noblemen.
Yes.
They had an announcement to summon some sort of angel.
The angel turned out to be.
Specific name. Ariana, the angel, which then summoned 7 demons.
Yes.
Which, I don't know.
I know their
I
names.
can clearly remember each their names.
Because they announced their
Lucifer,
names.
Leviathan, Asmodeus,
They announced their names.
Beelzebub,
Yeah, I wrote
Satan,
them down.
and Balthazar,
You forgot mine.
which in turn summoned more demons, and Black Vern is now crumbling piece of garbage.
You're the smart dude, forget about Mammon.
And we left. We got ambushed by cultists following said demons.
Yes.
Maybe they were White Dwarf noblemen.
Went through magic. Aww.
Yeah, fought some hags.
Who's Vern?
says-
Vern.
Says don't
Vern's parents are affected by Lucifer.
says do not hit me with lies.
What?
Do not hit me with lies about this magical swamp.
Do we look like we're lying?
Yes.
Go.
No,
Oh yeah,
no.
do an inside check.
We should delve into this one.
But he does say.
Do you see this spring?
But he does end up saying what's called don't fucking don't make up stories about magical swamps.
Okay.
We're not.
So there's a magical
We're
swamp.
sticky there.
Hags had us fucking running around the swamp.
They used to
And,
say,
after the non-magical swamp, I guess.
Yeah.
We were then traveling, and then went through a hamlet village.
And then the village.
Got ambushed again by some cultists.
Where are your parents?
Dead.
Who's are you asking?
I don't know wrong. Where's your
Mine are
parents?
dead.
Yes, you. Where's your parents?
I don't know.
God.
What about yours?
Mine are dead.
Yours?
who knows?
What about yours?
I do not know.
I just revealed the part of my background.
And then he ends up asking everybody, the other NPCs, what about theirs? And they end up saying they have no clue. Moscow, he says, well, I was mentioned a couple of days ago, about a carrier pigeon, basically. Well, mentioned by a carrier. Well, I was mentioned this from a carrier pigeon.
Yep.
It had very little to no information on what the disaster was about.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, so you guys be sure to eat and get some rest. And that's it. The mates escort you out.
That's all.
So they wanted to know. He just wanted to know more information on what the fuck was going on. Obviously, a whole bunch of other questions were asked, but this is after some time has gone by. But yes. So, I'm assuming you guys are going to leave right now.
Yeah.
After a while, about 2 days go by, and fucking Grimdeck begins to get more antsy.
Well, what? We're living in a cabin.
Fireball.
No.
So he begins to reveal, well, he begins to say that he wants to use his parents.
Oh,
So does Everett, basically. So
But you should have stayed at the village.
All of them want single parents.
Do they know like when their parents left them, or did they just?
Well, we're 2 days early.
See,
No.
see if they come in 2 days.
Or
And if they
If
don't,
they arrive, they should be coming today.
do they like when their parents left them, or
Like I said.
do they have a description?
What's it called? Soon after, a couple days go by, and fucking what's it called? So more and more caravans begin to enter fucking place or whatever. And obviously the guards and they're still acting the same way. They're very defensive of the villagers from Blackburn as they enter. And yeah, fucking even Eber begins to get all antsy. He's really willing to go back to fucking Blackburn himself and find his parents. Whether
Go
they're
for
dead or alive,
Go to
he will go
What's
back to
NPCs?
go for it. I believe in you.
That's a lie. You usually put the.
Soon after a day goes by, another day, there's day 3 basically, the last of the convoys enter, and there's no sign of fucking Everett's parents. There's no sign of Grimdeck's parents. But Alexandria's mother and father approaching the city, and even she was getting distraught. Everett says, "I'm not gonna deal with any of this." And he begins to head out.
So,
He begins to head out. And he says, "If you guys are not gonna come with me, then I'll go by myself." And he takes off.
We already went through a whole effort to get here.
have a good day.
We literally saved you. This is how you repay us.
Watch him off site.
Like, if he wanted to go back, he should have went back.
He
and
walks
we're
off
happy
and he
there.
says, "It was nice knowing you guys. Nice fucking being accompanied by you guys. Hopefully later on in the
There is
future,
no way.
we'll see each other once again."
He's gonna be like the next hero.
So
We're gonna have season 2.
I forgot. I was gonna say something.
Good luck on your
Good
convoy.
luck.
Well, you forgot. And you're like, oh,
Yeah, I forgot.
like-
What? In my
Good luck.
well, where'd he go?
What's called Everett? Ingris.
and I smack his back.
He goes up to you and as soon as you smack his back, he like stops and distracts you. He ends up handing you a fucking gold necklace he had basically under his garments. And he takes off. And then
Special.
what's called after that?
PC.
After that fucking. How old are you guys at this point?
I forgot.
I have no idea.
He's the youngest.
18. He's like 13.
You're like 21.
No.
I think he's like 13 or something.
I just want to
Everyone's
see
like
all-
17, 16. And then there's him.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming you're like 16, something like that. Well, no, 17. You were 17. I had it written down, but
Yeah, that's one.
I didn't write it down.
and yeah, that's basically about it. After those days go by, you guys end up falling asleep, and
Good night.
you guys end up waking up.
Who left?
Ever. He went
What's
out
his name?
Lock it.
or whatever.
They all left?
Well, just Ever. He's the one that left. He grabbed a whole bunch of shit right before he left, and he traveled out. What's called? What happens to Ever? You guys never hear from him ever again.
He did it.
Alexandria shit.
She
You
burned it.
are quite familiar with her parents at this point and shit. And I know.
I have a blacksmith father that I can.
And Grimback ends up fucking dying his own life.
What?
From
No!
Sadness.
from depression basically.
No, I actually kind of like.
And no one was there for him.
No.
He
No
ended
one
up-
have one more to get rid of.
No.
he ended up
No one is there.
he ended up taking his life in the middle of the night basically, and he left a note for you guys, and we will determine that note next session.
No, you can't do
My
that.
original,
We
Read it right now.
That's what tomorrow's for.
my
20
original
minutes.
plan
We'll
was
come
going
back
to be
tomorrow.
Yeah, we have 20 minutes.
training
Tomorrow.
and
Tomorrow.
we're out
Here, I'll
searching
cook
for the-
sliders, burgers.
What the fuck? That was actually what I said.
I want it.
That was
Huh?
interesting.
I want it.